right.
moment.
And we come into our session.
What
In-
into our session?
We come into our session with you guys having just stepped off of Jacon after Jacon quite literally docked in an airship bay, and we come into the new custom Iron Ridge map.
I like to think he's kind of posted up, like, just, like, pitting himself to the sides.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
is that Jacon?
Yeah.
There he
Oh my
is.
god. Dude, that's so
Oh,
You
oh, he's
actually
just
made him
kinda
part of
there.
the map. That's so cool.
I
he's
didn't
a
make him part of the map. I
token.
made him a token.
Let's go.
I paid
That's so
$5 for
cool.
that, so.
How much?
You paid
Paid.
for that?
Well, I paid for a bunch of tokens, so we will be
It was
seeing
like a
those in the
bundle
future.
Sort of deal.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Also, I love all of these, like... This is
That's the Spear of
boat.
Icthelion. That's the Spear of Icthelion.
yeah.
This
I
is a
saw it
boat.
from-
This is scraps of a boat that is being turned into an airship, and then you got 2 empty bays.
Just saying,
Nice.
all right? That's the first bastion. Ain't no doubt about it.
Okay,
Ain't
dude.
no doubt about it.
Okay, dude.
That's the first what?
Get your before the gods looking ass out of here, bro.
It's the B4G boat.
Listen,
The
Kel
boat
looks
that
too
I will-
sweet and innocent.
He does look very
Just
sweet
saying,
and innocent.
the
That's
boat
true.
has
He
the
looks-
most
he looks
character
a lot
than any
like
boat
his
in the
father.
in any game.
He does. Do you want me to? I have a new picture of his father.
Oh, an updated one?
Yeah, I got a better one that isn't AI.
Yeah, did you find one for Ayla or for Eridus too? That's not.
I
AI,
will
'cause I
work
hate
on
it.
it. But here
Thank you.
is Silwarin now.
Until I
Still
get,
very
like,
pretty.
Man.
Still very pretty.
Still
and
very pretty.
actually, he looks a lot like Kel. I
Damn.
don't know how I did that, but
You nailed it.
Wait,
I
you nailed
did.
you fucking nailed it, dude.
I did.
God, I hate elves.
it. We hate you. Hey, can this be like Game of Thrones rules where elves are immune to fire damage?
No.
Fuck!
But
Well, you're not a pure elf.
um,
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, we come into our session. You
I
guys
was
just
embarrassed.
Kel and Alon just finished making out in the middle of the just
No,
kidding.
no.
Yup.
Kel,
Yup.
No.
Kel and
It was a
Alon
bro
just
hug. It was a bro hug.
Kel and Alon just bro hug right in front of the airship docks. You see he's got a
Literally right in
whole
front of my airship.
you see he's got a whole retinue of like what looks like guards and like Castle Silversun guards basically. They're wearing like Castle Silversun regalia and stuff.
That's these
but-
guys with the really dumb-looking elven helmets.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait to bully them.
Well, it's all of these guys, but yeah,
Verbally
especially
abuse
those
them
ones.
for their stupid helmets.
They're not actually wearing stupid helmets, okay? These are just tokens.
No, it's awesome. It's so elf-like.
Very, very.
Well, there's
No, I love
so
it.
there's humans and elves in this retinue. It's not just elves. So
There's also
Um,
dwarves, right?
oh, there's dwarves all over the place, but just not in their retinue.
What's a retinue
like
Entourage?
yeah, entourage.
group?
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
group.
group of homies. Yeah.
Gang.
So we get
gang,
greeted
gang.
by Kel Silversun.
Yep.
Now, remind me, this is
after-
the prince.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So he's the Prince of Vicaria. After he comes out of the hug,
Jesus.
he like kind of like clasps both your shoulders and he's just like, it's good to see you.
It's good to be home. And he's definitely lying a little bit. Mild amount.
We do a mild amount of lying.
House will do the same shit she did with Kylo and do a little curtsy.
Oh. Yeah, Kel just
Oh.
raises an eyebrow at you, Alon. Obviously, at least somewhat picking up on something there, but he doesn't
With
question.
just
it.
a curtsy?
No, on no.
Oh.
On your
Oh,
comment.
Sorry.
I'm-
no.
Like, damn, he's good.
Damn,
You
he's
got a
good.
nose.
He's
Damn,
got a
I'm
nose.
good.
Damn, Monk. But yeah, he looks over the rest of your party of the Amalekites, and just like, who are your friends?
Well, the one who just wanted. Okay, bye, Jules. That was Jules. Jules, and then he points over at Boone. That is Boone.
Yeah.
Points at Celine. The slightly ill one back there is Celine. We have Lady Cosby over here, who is also from Vicaria.
And then Elaro interrupts you and he says, Elaro Krieg. Pleasure to make
Nice.
your acquaintance.
Krieg. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, and Elaro doesn't say anything. His arms are
Well-
crossed. He's just looking to Kel up and down.
Okay, and did you actually say like your name is Krieg and everything?
Yeah, Elaro
Okay, yeah.
Krieg,
Says,
and
well,
he cuts off Elon.
Yeah. Kel just says, "Welcome home," to you. And then he looks around. You guys see there's like a bunch of dwarves, a bunch of like humans. There's actually some tritons, some slit necks, walking around.
Kalen
And
would be pissed.
they're all
them.
they're all
for
like
them.
hefting like heaps of metal. They have like carriages behind them. They have like oxes pulling like a bunch of like copper and stuff. And they're like heading over to the Spear of Icthelion, which just docked, and attending to that, basically. But yeah.
Are there really this many guards, or are some of them like look advisory?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's the fucking prince.
It's the
What do you-
prince, bro.
But are they all guards? Is kind of what the question is.
Well, so they're some of them look more like advisors, yeah, or maybe even like
Tutors.
courtesans.
What do I know of the prince? How young is he for being a prince?
He's probably a little. He's a little older than Alon, which is how old?
121.
Okay, so yeah, he's a little bit older
I
than
just
that.
added a 1 to the beginning.
That's
Nice.
like what? That's like 20s in elf years.
Yeah, like
Or
20s,
like
30s.
10 years old. I don't
20s,
know how
30s.
we do elf.
Yeah,
years.
yeah, it's
I
like
hate-
mid 20s.
I hate
It's like mid
elves.
20s.
Okay.
It's like mid 20s. We'll go with that.
Yeah, but they stay in
So
their
I know-
mid-20s for a long time, right?
Yeah.
So,
About 90
Uh,
years of mid 20.
Yeah.
yeah.
But they're like attending to the Spear of Icthelion, and as they are, Harper, who you saw in the sky as you descended, hops off the back of the boat, and like hits a superhero landing, of course. And like just walks
I
over
thought
you.
my father told you to stop doing that.
Yeah, but it's so much fun, even if it is hard on the knees.
Going to feel that one later.
Yeah, she like kind of sidles up besides Kel, and just like looks all of you over and says, "So, what are you doing back? I was under the impression you weren't coming back."
Well, not that I was. Wait, not coming back at all.
Well, not anytime soon, at least.
I was planning on coming back eventually, but I had some things to figure out first.
Yeah, well, we all got to go through that kind of stuff. I'm sure your dad can tell you about that.
If you cared to.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome home.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
that's
Albert. That's a little awkward.
Yeah, she's not gonna get in the middle of that family drama. It's not her place. Yeah, she's like, nope, nope. Let me wash my hands of that. You see, like, a bunch of the Spear of Icthelion crew are like offloading as well, and she looks over at them and says, "Well, I gotta go make a report. Feel free to visit the Sunken City while you're here. Would love to have you around again."
I'm sure I will. I don't know how long we'll all be here. We have a lot. There's a lot going on. I will need to speak to my father at some point, and he's going to point at Kel's father. But...
Oh, got a whole thing with the king, huh? Okay, well, good luck, whatever that is.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it goes well.
Yeah, just yeah, I'll see you later. I'll see you when you come by.
All right, I'll see you later.
And she heads off and starts yelling at a bunch of the crew. You see, there's like a couple grungs aboard this
No!
this crew.
She yells extra hard at them.
No, she does. She yells extra hard at the grungs. She's like, "Hey, what are you doing? Loafing around? Come on, let's go."
I'm sorry, I was born 2 years ago.
We're coming.
and they
Child labor.
Sorry, I'm going to die in about 3 more years. Please be gentle.
Yes! Yes!
I do love referencing grung lifespans as the grungs. It's just fun. But she heads off with some of them to go do something. Kel just kind of looks at you again and says, So, should we chat?
No, not at all. Absolutely not. I will not speak to him.
Boone rolls his eyes. Oh my god, this is horrible.
I hate it.
I hate this.
Well, my first question is: Has anything since we reached out to you come up at all?
No, I've even kept an eye on it myself. Had my guards here keep stock of everything. They've got some shell phones on them that they've been keeping track. He calls them that too because Eridus called them that. So now everyone calls them that. So we're keeping track of everything. We haven't heard anything, honestly.
Let's hope it stays that way. Oh, well, this probably best said without everyone else around. He's gonna kind of gesture at all the guards behind him.
So you do need to talk in private?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, there's a few options. We could go to the ale house, go into the basement.
He's gonna turn and look at Boone at that.
Boone
Something
raises
a little
an
more
eyebrow
comfortable
at the
for you.
basement comment. What, there's no, like, war room or something?
Not here. Not in Iron Ridge.
Alright. I guess the basement will do fine. And then he shakes his head. Wait a minute, why are you asking me?
I'm not. And then he looks at Alon.
I wasn't asking. I was just. Never mind. Yes, that will do
I
fine.
appreciate it.
All right.
That will do
And he
fine.
takes another hit of the cigarette. Oh, Boone, you want? And he like takes the cigarette out of his mouth and offers it over.
By
to
the way,
Cal.
worth mentioning that like when you take this puff of the cigarette, like the smoke just goes into the like heavy like black
It's a shipyard.
smog that is.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's a shipyard.
He
Opening
offers,
debris.
he
You
offers
may
the
as well
cigarette to Kel. Oh yeah, here.
Oh no, I don't smoke. Thank you.
What? No wonder you're so stressed, huh?
I'm not really that
Hello.
stressed.
Of course
Are
you
you?
Hello.
Are you
Thanks.
stressed? Go ahead, Alara. Sorry.
Laros is like this whole interaction is making him smile underneath his. He's trying to hide it, but this is quite funny.
All right, Blondie, where's the basement?
Okay.
He
well.
prefers sparkles, actually.
I ain't
Oh,
calling him
cool.
that. I don't. He looks over at you and he says, "I don't know him like that."
What? Whoa! What is that supposed to mean?
All right.
Just saying, there's a reason Casby looks uncomfortable.
What?
I don't.
But Jules is
doesn't
gonna
have to-
hear. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Cosby. Jules is gonna turn around.
It doesn't have to do with nicknames. No, don't distract.
Boone chuckles, everyone's red face. And he looks at the guard to his left and he's like, "Good one, huh?"
He just stares
Boone.
at you.
Yeah, you
Well,
wouldn't know.
But while that was funny, it's very impolite to do this in front of while we're guests. Next time, just nudge me on the shoulder and we'll chuckle together.
You walked all the way over there.
But
All right.
it looks pretty.
An airship?
I've never seen one.
Just a ship that flies.
And that's amazing! Just the sheer power behind the Krieg drive is enough to make me wonder. I could sit here and study it for hours.
If you want to see something cool, why don't you look at the floating city in Edison? They ever let you get close to it.
That's definitely on my bucket list.
Boone chuckles.
You know, I'm sure I could get you a tour of the engine at some point if you wanted.
I'd be honored.
It wouldn't be that hard. I'll see what I can do. If we find the time. If we find the time.
Boone rolls his eyes. I hate it here already.
Come on.
Time.
It's not
Look at
that
your
bad.
It's an
Some
entire
string.
island of the upper city.
Love it.
Well, lead the way.
Yes, of course. I am going to station some guards like around the tavern, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
All right.
That's honestly to be expected.
All right. Yeah, it's a bit of a walk. We're gonna have to go through Yumaton Square to get there. So
Oh gods.
yeah, just I know the statue is tacky, but the family wanted it. Just
Sure, it blends right in.
Fuck you.
let's just get past it, huh? And he
They
leads
don't
you
like the
guys
statue either.
towards Yumaton Square.
Oh!
What?
Wow, I was not zoomed out enough.
Oh yeah, you hadn't seen the whole map yet?
Nope.
Nope.
No. Hell no.
Hell no.
Is this the statue?
Yeah, there is a
Yeah,
golden
it's-
statue of a dwarven-looking man, who you can tell is Yumaton, Elon. He looks actually a lot like Delyuton, the guy that you guys fought. Just way older, and his seems way happier.
Surprised his wife's not up there.
Yes, well, she explicitly asked not to be involved in such projects. So,
Fair enough.
yep. Anyway, this is. Let's just
Walk
keep.
past it. Just
let's
keep, just
let's
keep going.
just keep moving. Just keep moving. And you guys go to the big day off ale house.
Big day off.
The big day off. BDO.
Right there, next to the work to the job site.
Where else would you have a bar?
It's actually
Get off work, go straight into the bar.
yeah, it's not.
That's
I mean,
a
it's
great
actually
spot.
quite far. It's over 1,000
Oh.
feet away.
That's the
The,
minimum safe
a-
distance it could be without
A
exploding.
fifth of a mile.
At the shipyard that I work, there's 6 bars on the other side of the street.
Really?
Yeah, man. I mean, this is the most accurate world building I think I've ever done.
Yeah.
In fact.
Man, this bar looks so good.
Wow, this is a nice bar.
Yeah,
you guys are
the
going into the
welders used to say
basement.
they would weld better after the lunch break because they would go and
Dude.
drink after
Nova,
lunch break.
Nova,
That's
Nova.
funny.
What?
Oh,
The
yeah.
background.
It's
Ah.
not. It's
Oh,
not
I need to do a
even.
bishop. I need to do a bishop.
It's
I need
not
to do a
even
bishop.
bright for me.
Thank
I'll
you.
take
Dude, look at Bishop's camera.
He was going. You can
Flashbang,
see how
dude.
northern that man is.
Wait, I want to see it. I want to see it again.
How about that white you prick? I'm Italian, all right? I'm actually pretty brown.
For a white
Um,
guy.
Oh shit! I forgot to put the bartender. There he is.
Bar with no
Oh, we
toilet.
have cheers. We don't need a bartender.
Yeah, real.
Nova, I love that
Yeah.
this map is much more three-dimensional. I just have to say that now before we do
Yeah.
first gracious
I like
critiques.
maps
This
like
looks
this.
fucking awesome.
Nice.
real.
The bartender kind of calls over and says,
Age.
"Oi, Kill! What you doing here?" "Oh, just meeting with some friends. Hey, we're going to use the basement. Is that all right?" "Oh, anything for the prince." Thank you, Jage. All right. Lead the way. And he points towards the basement.
Nova
Right
will
next to you
blame
guys.
himself.
We're all kind of standing in the way. Everyone down the stairs.
Get down there, Celine.
Okay.
I'm glad we've got this lovely tavern that our gods provided for us. Now we're going into the cellar.
Yep. Yep. All right.
Oh, it's so
And
much more
then not 3D
dingy.
anymore.
Nope. I know, we have such
Oh,
the
I'm
night
so-
tavern. And then you're like, I want to meet privately. And I'm like, well, I guess we're going to the basement then.
Oh, it smells a little funny down here.
Not that bad.
Yeah, it's probably
like-
all the alcohol, different
No,
alcohols.
I thought you were gonna have like an actual hideout or something set up down here. And no, it's just a storeroom. We're
it's
just in a
just a
fucking
storeroom.
closet.
Yep.
I went in the secret closet.
I mean, I guess we can just talk right here. I mean,
It's...
In the hallway. Let's keep going.
all right.
Yes, Boone wants to get you a little farther before he kills you.
As
Stop
if he
saying that
could.
around a prince.
I've been training, you know.
Has it been enough?
Well, I mean, I think you and I could spar quite nice by this point.
Don't worry, I'll have help.
Oh yeah.
Not.
So,
Uh huh.
never
What's up,
mind.
Dio?
Nothing.
What's up, Dio?
What's up, Dio?
God, it's my
Yeah,
curiosity.
what the fuck's
but-
up,
but
Dio?
Ilaro goes up to the barrels and he kind of inspects them. Is this like high quality ale? Is this some
Yeah, it's
fucking-
actually it's probably the highest
Fine.
quality ale that you've seen in any of the taverns you've been in so far.
All right.
Damn.
Yeah, no, Laro doesn't give a fuck. He grabs. Is there a mug nearby?
Yeah, there's like testing mugs. Yeah.
Yeah, he grabs a testing mug and he pours himself one.
Nice. I'll make sure to put it on the king's tab. Kel says.
I thought you
Laro,
said it was
Laro gives a thumbs up like as he's drinking. He's still facing the beer keg.
You know, the funniest part about a king's tab is that there is no tab. And then he like elbows you, Elon.
Of course.
Uh,
So, well, I would have honestly. We should have stayed upstairs and caught up first, but I guess we're going.
we can
straight
do
to
that.
business.
We can go back up.
No, we're already down here.
That's true. We are.
Very observant of you, Cal.
Just as always. All right. So, what's going on? We clearly need to talk.
It's a lot. It's a lot. There is a. I'm going to be upfront as I can be. He's gonna kind of turn to look at everyone else to make sure, like, am I cool? Can I tell him everything? We cool?
Shrugs. You don't give a shit. Timeline's already fucked up as it is.
Kel just raises
know
an
if-
eyebrow.
Real.
And like I said, I don't think it really matters. Different timeline, parallel universes, whatever.
Well, I guess there is a certain group out in the vast trying to stop time,
Okay.
as we know it, trying to kill the gods of time and stop time for everyone, trying to control it in some way. We don't. There's a lot of them. We know that Deluton, Gabricon is involved.
Wait, really?
Well, in some way. I think it could be against his will, but we're not sure.
All right. Well, Humaton's going to be pissed.
I kind of figured. Especially because they're trying to break into his to his factory, his stronghold.
Oh, yes.
Which is why I called you. I didn't have an easy way, since, I'm sure you heard it wasn't from me, and he kind of gestures over to Celine. It wasn't from me, but
Yes,
we had to call somebody.
All right. I figured you had worked out a way to do that. Only one person calls me Sparkles, so
Well, she said Lord Sunshine, not Sparkles, but that's besides the point.
okay, I forgot. My bad. Then he said Lord Sunshine. Oh. Ooh. All right. Yes. Well, anyway, I'm glad you reached out. I missed you, man. It's
missed you too.
lonely. It's lonely. Only having people to tell me what to do, when to do, and how to do it. You know, and I miss being able to sneak out and spar or, get up to everything we used to get up to. It's just, it's stifling. You'd think it wouldn't be, but
Yes, I'm sorry I came back like this, with just immediate business.
no, it's all right. It happens. Clearly this is important, and I know you were intent on finding yourself and figuring out what's going on. So, obviously, I was going to give you the space to do that. But I'm glad you're back, at least temporarily, and I'm going to help you as much as I can. But what level of involvement do we want everyone else? Your father could probably help with this. He is a warden. He's
I'm
the
wrestling
warden.
with that. Yes, I know. I'm wrestling with that because there's another problem. We've taken to calling them a time cabal, but they have managed to release a elder being.
I
of
don't
some
even know
kind,
what that
we call
is.
them. I didn't know what it was until checks his fake watch. Until maybe a few hours ago. It's only been a few hours, right, Nova?
It has.
Well,
It's been like
It's been like a day. We
yeah,
had
it's
a
been like a
long
day.
rest.
It's been like a day.
Dude would
Right,
take
right,
out
right,
the pocket watch he was given to check it. It's been like 26 hours.
Little over a day.
Okay, how did you
And
get
he put
mixed
away
up
the
in all
future
of
pocket
this?
watch.
Elon, this sounds like
That
no
is a
offense. This
long
sounds like
story.
something your father would get involved in.
No, I
How-
don't take offense to
How-
that.
This sounds like something Kalen would have gotten involved in.
Is- It's a long story involving all these fine people. He kind of looks at Alaro a little bit when he says fine, or not Alaro, sorry, Boone. Boone, not Alaro, sorry.
Boone. Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe a little bit
Alaro,
of Alaro too.
Alaro is finishing off his second tankard of ale. And he
Oh
sets
my
the-
God.
He sets the tankard down, and he wipes off his face. Is like he kind of nods, and then tunes back into the conversation.
Wow.
There was a well, somebody hired us. I went to Neptune by accident. Which
Is
actually,
that where is that in Canara?
yes, it's a Canaran city.
Alright.
There was a trader, actually, he's probably part of this whole mess too. Do you remember Odegost? That one Dragonborn?
I think so. Yes.
He was wrapped up in this somehow, but he gave me a ride out of Vicaria to Canara, and we ended up in Neptune. And that's where I met everyone else here and got wrapped up in this mess.
All right, I see. Well, that's a lot. I'm not going to stand here and ask questions because this is a lot, and well, I don't want to retread everything that you've probably had to go over yourselves in the past few days. So, all I can do is pledge my help and my resources, which, although I am the prince, it's not like I command armies.
No, but you have your father's ear more than I do. As much as I love your father. You have his ear more
You
than I
had his ear as much as I did, if you remember.
It would probably be best explained by me, so we will meet with him at some point.
All right.
Apparently I have a lot to do already here.
All right. Well, then that begets the question: what do you need from me? Right now, what do you need?
For now, we don't know enough. Keep the Krieger Drive protected. I think within the next few days, if maybe even the next few hours, there'll be something's going to come for it.
All right.
Only let your most trusted people in. Oh, and the biggest the thing that made me want to come down here. There is a fiend of some kind replacing people.
A fiend replacing people.
A shape change of some kind.
Oh, gods, this reminds me of bad things.
Yes, I know. Shape changing and replacing people. We've cast it back to the Hells twice already, but he can take the form of anyone.
All right. Well, we'll have people be on the lookout. I don't even know how to look out for that.
But between us, just the six of us here, 7 of us, 6 of us. I can count.
Seven.
7.
I'm
Thank
not,
you.
I'm not that short, man. You can't be looking over at me like that.
I'm sorry. I forget you're here sometimes. You're about as tall as my mother.
Oh yeah, Candace was short. I forgot about that.
I don't remember if Candace was short or not, just because Maddie's
She
short.
was. Yeah, true. What is headcanon that she was?
Yeah, there you go. We have a phrase we've been using between us just to make sure we all know who each other are. So, if you're ever unsure, at least for us, don't spread this to your people, but you can do something similar. But at least for us, if one of us asks you, we would like to pay an electrum. That was it, right? Wait, hold on.
Yep, I just checked. And then I'll waive the fee for an old friend as the counter.
Right.
Yeah, that's
So-
good. Nobody pays an electrum. That's smart.
Exactly. So I'd like to pay an electrum, and then the response to acknowledge that the safe is, I'll waive the fee for an old friend.
All right. Okay. Easy enough.
So if you're ever unsure, ask one of only for us. Then you can come up with something similar for your own people, but
Okay.
don't use that.
All right. Fair enough.
Now, if I may interject, Your Highness.
Yes.
On
Please
the
don't
topic
call
of
me
the,
that.
of
Just
the-
call me Kel, please.
My
Alan
apologies, Kel.
Sparkles.
Don't call me that.
I am. I don't want to know that much about your history, Elon, but I'll leave that between you two. I'm an artificer. I'm learning a little bit here and there, and I actually happen to know a wee bit about the Krieg Drive, and I was wondering if you'd permit me to sketch it and study it in case something happens to it, so I can help you guys recreate a new one.
Well, I don't think that's my permission to give, but I would grant it if I could.
Fair enough.
Honestly, I would talk to Yumaton. He's kind of in charge of all the technology and projects of Iron Ridge and Vicaria as a whole. So,
I don't imagine he'd be very happy with us coming in there accusing a relative of his.
well,
of
don't
what
lead
they've
with
done.
it.
Fair
No,
enough.
that was never the plan. That was never the plan.
Yes, Yumaton is an extremely gracious man. He's getting up there in his years, so I don't know. This might be the time to ask such favors.
I appreciate your insight.
Why do you? This really is schizo posting. New.
Listen.
I believe her. In
Untrusting.
fact, I agree with her.
I'm expecting to be confronted about it, about telling him. I'm expecting.
I agree.
It 100%.
Wow.
I agree. I think I don't think that's schizo at all.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Well,
You're mean, Nova. You're mean. We
I'm
can't
not
have nice
mean. I'm
The
nice.
emotional
Oh, you
damage
made
campaign.
my older brother the fucking in the time cabal. That's mean.
You know what's funny?
What
If it
else would he
wasn't,
do? What else would he do?
if it wasn't for
Yeah.
Jordan, I wouldn't be so paranoid about it.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Man. You guys need to trust me.
What are you
more.
gonna do?
No.
Elon doesn't have a reason to disbelieve Kel yet.
Yet,
Yet.
but
I
as I
just
said,
trust him.
why? Well, let's talk about it.
Are you
All right.
kidding? Look at him. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Well, now that we got the dark shit out of the way, want to go
Whatever
upstairs?
that
And,
was.
want to go upstairs and catch up over.
Drink till
Fuck
I
it.
forget the last. month
I'll
and
have a
half, 2
drink.
months.
Why not? Fuck the princedom. Let's do it.
Lead the way.
All right. And he leads the way.
Laro at the comment of drinking smiles and
Fills
has
up
a little
again.
bit more- has a little bit more pep in his step. No,
Nice.
he'll pay. He has a little bit more pep in his step as he follows Kel out.
Nice. Okay, and you all go upstairs into the big day.
What the fuck? Someone's got a.
What the?
There we go.
What
That was
was
weird.
that?
There we go. Thank you, thank you, Bishop.
What?
It was because I
the-
was moving my
heck?
token as you
Who
transitioned.
the hell's?
Who the hell's?
Dead.
You're dead. Wouldn't be it? Would
Oh, I
not
love
be
this
a win
song.
session. This is a good song. All right, Jage. Anything these guys want and ladies is on the king's tab, and he kind of looks down at him and he's like, "I understand. Don't leave this bar." And he nods. All right, what we having?
Just a pint of ale, please. Your finest ale.
Oh,
strongest thing you've got-
the finest.
The strongest thing you've got for him. I want to see how much he can take. Same for Boone. 3 points in, 3 points in Boone.
Boone
The
rolls
thing
his
that turned the
eyes.
barrel into a cat. Wait, wrong store.
Boone actually
Wrong bar.
leans into the bartender and he says, "So, does the royalty actually pay for the drinks, or does that tab never close?"
The royalty pays with their public service, mate.
Yeah, all right. Give me a cheaper style.
Come on! Come on, get something better.
Hey, Boone, you can get the cheapest ale from my fucking what's it called? Alchemy jug. I can pour whatever ale you want out of this. Get something special.
Yeah, but I don't want to take. Fine. Give me your special, whatever. I don't care.
I'll get you most expensive ale.
He shrugs, rolls his eyes, and says, "Coming out of your dime, boy. Not mine."
It's worth it.
Now, do you have any special cocktails, or is this mostly an ale house?
Listen, we got 3 types of drinks. Ale, motor oil, and the kind of shit that'll make you fast forward 3 weeks.
Jules is gonna
Oh,
look
that
over at.
sounds
What do they drink
Never
on?
mind,
What do
looking
they
over at
drink on the
Cosby.
job?
This shit'll grow hair on your balls.
Boone,
Uh,
the only one with
I'll
like
have
the
that.
full beard, nods.
Okay.
I'll have that one. Not that I need any more.
Jage gets I guess Laro and Jules and I guess Cosby?
Oh, the 3-week one? Yeah, she's
Yeah.
interested.
Okay. Yeah,
2
he
elves
goes
and a fucking halfling. I am screwed.
he goes
I'll
and you
take it
see
too.
you see
I'll be the
this
middle ground.
you see this bottle that is like it looks like a test tube. Like this giant upside down test tube basically, and he goes and uncorks it, and as soon as he uncorks it, the smell fills up the entire bar, and
It's pure ethanol.
yeah, it smell like the fact that the smell spread this fast is insane. It smells like your nose hairs start just shriveling up and falling out.
Oh shit.
Um,
Your regret on Cosby's
any
face
facial hair you
immediately.
have like literally like starts to gray.
Boone looks like 60.
Yeah.
Alon looks at it like he's got bad memories of drinking it.
Yeah, you see Cal, he like puts his hand on his head and he's like,
Just don't acknowledge it's
Oh,
there. Pretend it's
no.
not there.
Bro, busting out the Everclear.
Cal looks
If
at you
we're
and he's
doing-
like, remember that one time?
Yes, I remember.
See, if you remember, it can't be that bad, can it?
No, what I remember is waking up in the fucking spear 800 feet in the air. I don't remember anything in the between. We stole a fucking... Never mind, I can't say
I
the
was
fuck
hanging
out
off the
loud.
side by a rope wrapped around my ankle. I almost got, if I didn't die then, I almost got killed by my father.
Jules is like visibly sweating. Sounds like a good time, I guess.
The
We're about to
regret.
find out.
The regret fades away from Cosby's face and she looks interested again.
Boone says, "Always wanted to fly an airship. Bring it here."
He puts
Okay.
three glasses in front of you guys, and you see that he's put like a suction cap on top of the glasses to prevent the smell from like leaking out.
Oh my god.
Shit, dude.
So it's a sippy cup of alcohol.
And then to everyone else, he just gives ale. Really nice ale though. Really, really good. And there's
I
also
want some of
mead,
that
by the way,
ethanol.
if you want mead. You want some of that?
I
Yeah.
want some
Okay.
of that ethanol.
Okay. So Boone,
I think
Jules,
everyone's having it.
Is everyone having the
I'm not,
fucking
I'm
ethanol?
not.
Okay, not
No,
ale.
Laro knows better. All right, he's not.
Okay, Lara's not. Okay.
So it's really
Cosby
just us
is.
three?
The lead is, though,
So
and
just
she's
you
going to
three.
overdo it, and that's why she's not here.
I don't want to power game that. That would be funny, but
It's been power game. She has one sip on her ass. I'm carrying her again, I guess.
okay.
Put her in the bag of holding with the trumpet.
That will kill her. Let's be clear. That will
It's
kill
only got
her.
10 minutes of air in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
How much air?
10
10
minutes.
minutes.
10 minutes.
Wait, you can seriously sneak people in
Yes.
to like.
Yep. Yep.
Yes, but it's very risky.
Dude, last Thursday, I got snuck through a bag of holding into or out of a city because apparently there are these people that go through this city every 10 days and kill anyone who they don't recognize. So I got
That's
snuck
cool.
out of the city so I could register with the city.
That's cool.
So if you
In the bag of
let's-
holding.
You know, nope. I'll ask that at the end of the session. I'll get derailed. Let's just
Okay.
Are we doing
Yeah.
any rolls for the alcohol?
Yeah, we
Oh,
rolling for this.
100%.
I'm so glad my luck's reset.
I need
I
3 rolls.
volunteer to-
I need 3
volunteer to roll
rolls.
at disadvantage.
I need a
Okay.
Constitution save. I need a Charisma save, and I need an Intelligence save.
Oh,
I got that fucking intelligence in the
Constitution
bag.
save.
While watching them drink, Aelin's gonna lean over to Kel. Boone, you're
Charisma
fucked.
save.
You're fucked, pal.
I just got a nat
one
one.
human in the
Luck on-
party.
Luck on the charisma.
God.
Oh god!
Did you just roll 2 nat ones on that?
Roll that charisma
Hold on.
again.
No, you rolled a
Charisma.
disadvantage.
Oh, you
What-
rolled a
what is
And
these
then you said an
rolls?
intelligence
Yeah,
save.
intelligence for the last. Oh my
Well,
god.
well,
what is
because-
that?
Okay, alright.
Because I'm
I-
small and also not a fucking elf, I'm rolling at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh
I
god.
feel like you grew up around
Oh,
alcohol. I don't know if
God.
that's fair.
You grew up around alcoholic tasting drinks, though. I would allow you to roll normally.
Okay, that's
For
fair.
hell, an advantage.
I'm not
Watching
gonna
them
manage.
drink.
Halflings are very
Okay.
well known as being good drinkers.
Nova, watching them drink, Aelin's gonna point at the 2 empty chairs near this side and be like, Kel, do you mind if we sit over there just for peace of mind?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay,
Okay,
those
so
three-
where?
Those
Over
three
here?
rolls.
Yeah, over there. He's gonna pat Alara on the shoulder and just point at Boone. Keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't fucking kill anybody.
Who takes one sip?
A 12 of the 13.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. All right, and he takes the whole thing down in one go.
Okay, so we'll start with the con saves. Bishop with nat 1 con save. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Fucking sloshed.
I'm gonna roll this in front of the table.
That one is
You're gonna take 24 poison damage.
holy shit.
Oh god.
And then you
Oh,
got
damn.
a 5 on the charisma save.
I
Boone
don't get
dies
liquid
of alcohol. His liver immediately gives out.
gonna
We'll
be
we'll do the rest of the
unconscious.
con saves as well. Okay, so Jules got a because I had a roll, so 12. Okay, you take 4 poison damage.
Oh,
good.
fuck
Hold
you,
on,
had
hold on.
man.
I have-
13, I think.
I'm a halfling, so I have defense against poison. Does that mean I don't take any?
Does that resistance?
It says
He's a
defense.
stout halfling. Yeah, he gets half.
Yeah. Mouse over it. It should say like resistance or immunity. So
Yeah,
I think.
resistance. Yeah.
Okay, so then you'll take half. So you'll take 2 poison damage.
Oh,
Why
if you
did
look
you
at the
roll-
top where it says defenses, that does mean resistance.
Yeah. What?
Cool.
What Russian?
Why did you roll 2d6 for him, but 40 or 66 for fucking Bishop?
It's a sliding
nat
scale.
1.
It's a sliding scale, and he got a nat 1. So.
Oh,
And then Cosby got.
I guess sneak
13.
attack. by that
13.
trick.
Okay.
you got sneak attack.
Sneak attack by a druid.
Oh wow! You only take 2. You only take 2 poison damage, Cosby.
Alright,
Yeah,
alright.
wow.
Damn,
Holding
fuck you
liquor so
guys.
far.
All right,
I mean, the
and
rest
then
of her rolls are pretty good too.
charisma saves. Okay, let's start with Cosby because you rolled first. An 8.
Wait, no, she burned a luck, so
Oh,
she,
okay.
go down a little bit. She's got an 18.
Oh, 18. 18. Okay, with an 18, you mostly have your control
Uh-oh.
over your
I'm scared.
like over yourself. We'll go to Jules, whose charisma save was
also an 18.
18, yeah, same way then. And then Boone got a 5. Boone, you feel like you can't even control your limbs.
Not again.
Punch the nearest person to you. I'm not sitting near you this time. Fuck
And then
you.
the intelligence save. Okay, Boone got a 20 on intelligence. So you're actually, you can tell your body's drunk, but your brain is fine.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. I'm like at that point where I'm like, man, I'm about to black out. But like,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
yet.
Yeah,
Like,
but
one
you're
more
not
drink and I'm
quite
gone.
there. Yeah. And then Cosby got a 19. Same thing then. Same thing. And
Oh,
then
fuck,
Jules
13
got
edge.
a 13.
13.
Okay. With a 13, you're fucking wasted, bro.
Fucking done.
You're fucking
God.
wasted.
Cooked. Cooked.
So
Feeling
my
like
limbs
you
are
should
fine. I'm a little
Yeah.
poisoned, but
Yeah, but you're just really drunk. It's just like you had a hard
You
drink.
feel great.
You had the most normal effects, basically. Honestly, Cosby did too. Cosby's mostly fine.
I think I can handle another one.
You want to drink another one?
Yes.
Like rests his
we-
head on the table.
We only got it's a one drink policy for that one. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well-
but for the king, huh?
I'm gonna ask Elon, how many did you have when you were flying off in that airship? Was it just the one? I feel like you would have lasted past the one. I feel like you're a strong man, Elon. You're such a good friend. You're so kind.
This is such good drunk
Ooh,
acting.
you're drunk.
No, only a little. Oh, only a little. Are you sure I can only have one?
Oh man, it feels weird seeing this again from this
We've already
perspective.
gone beyond the
Wait,
age.
you
Might as
could
well
have
keep
one.
going.
You're more than welcome to have one, Kel. I will.
I'm good.
Me too. Me too.
I don't.
Are you sure? It's so great.
really? Maybe they've changed the recipe since you tried it.
All I'm saying is
Huh?
we're the reason they have a one-drink policy.
Yep.
All I'm saying is because of us.
Yep.
At least when it comes to that one, it's our fault.
Yep.
It's not fair.
You know,
Fuck
most
you guys.
policies that the bars put in place because of me is a don't come back kind of policy.
Oh no, that's a trespass one.
Shit, what the hell's your name again, bartender?
Jage,
How much for one of them drinks, anyways? How much do you charge people?
for that one?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on if they survive.
Well,
Oh,
all right. I ain't dead
That's a
yet.
joke. That's a joke. We usually
It's
charge
only
about
die.
5 platinum for it.
Huh? I feel like I'm gonna be sick again.
no, not here. Go outside.
5 platinum.
Takes a lot of resources to make one of these.
I,
How exactly do you make that? And
You
gonna,
don't want to know.
he's very drunkenly going through his backpack trying to find his notebook. I'm pretty sure I do. You see, I've got this family way over in Canara. They're running in. They're running in, and the inn is great. It's so bloody beautiful. I miss home. I want to go home. But
Boone leans over and
alcohol is
pats you on the
great, and my
shoulder.
parents. Thank you, Boone. You're a great friend. I love you, Boone. But
This is
Love
so
you too,
good.
brother.
getting a good amount of alcohol home, something that'll impress my father, and will probably get me home in a very welcome fashion. So I'd really appreciate if there was at least a subtle hint that you could drop into how I might be able to make this drink and have a couple more after I make some of my own. I mean, take it home.
Listen, once you're sober up, we can discuss it, maybe. But right now, no chance.
Fair
He's
enough.
not, you can tell him whatever you want. He's not going to remember it.
That's true.
That's why
As
I've
he,
got
like,
the book.
Pulls the guy
The book
closer.
will remember it for me.
He
The book will remember.
The book will remember it for me.
Mods,
God.
in the Tales from the Table channel.
I was just about to do it, guys. You got it. You got it. What could have been it
Awesome.
for me?
Awesome.
It helps that I'm tipsy right now in real life.
You know, Dijon, as he like pulls you in, he like pulls you probably a little too tight. Like, you know, big brother to little brother kind of thing. And he goes, "You keep talking about how your family is going to treat you nice or whatever when you come back if you bring this fancy gizmo food stuff. As if you didn't already have a nice loving family back home already. Except for
There's-
that damn brother of yours."
Oh, that guy's a shithead. I like that you hate him too. I mean, I love him. He's my brother, but he's kind of a dick.
Yeah, I know what you mean. My brother's a little sack of shit too sometimes, but shit.
You think he thinks I'm a sack of shit? I'm the little brother.
Oh, he feels bad for you. Probably a little jealous though. You're a little too smart for him, but that's how all the little brothers
Right.
are.
Damn
Too
right.
smart for themselves or their age. You fucking little shithead.
But see, here's the thing that I haven't really mentioned because it makes me sad. The way the family tradition has permeated through all of the
Permeated.
family tradition. I can't really say time because it hasn't lasted forever. If you don't get the inn, you can't come back home. And I want to
Yeah,
come
but
back home.
like, your sister's already come back enough. That tradition ain't worth shit sometimes.
But as soon as the pallet pilgrimage is over, you can't come back if you don't get the inn.
Boone takes a moment, and then he moves his arm up from your shoulder to your neck, and he pulls you in way too close. And he goes, I got a question for you. Is that inn what makes you a family? Or is it the people behind the bar?
It's the people behind the bar, but I've got like an uncle or something that I really don't know. I don't know. I don't think. I mean, I think I don't know if my dad had siblings. He doesn't really talk about it. It's a sensitive subject. And I
Boy,
want to talk about my siblings. They're great,
you'll
except for
always be able to
Jordan.
go back, I figure. Besides, your pa's a strong man, but I think you're smarter. You'll convince him to let you back. Besides, it's not like you ain't gonna win the bar anyways.
Well, we'll see. I've still got like like a year and like a quarter, over a year.
You're not wearing
I've
a
got-
watch.
That was Dak looking, so be
Yeah,
in character,
I
okay?
know.
Why would you say I'd have a watch?
Here, and he holds up the he holds up the stopwatch you got from the hooker.
Wow.
Wait, this doesn't have a year on it. What year is it? 11:34.
What year is it? And he looks
It's
up at
11.
the
Yeah, it's
bartender.
11. It's 11:34.
Look, all
Thank
right,
you,
we
Mark.
can
I've
move
got
around
time.
timelines,
I've got
bro.
time. I've got time. It's fine. It's fine. And plus, after we do the thing we gotta do, we'll have plenty of more time.
Yeah. So what's going on, anyways? Y'all, and he he lets go of you, and he looks down the bar at the two elves. He goes, "So what? You gonna call in an army to fight these folks? What's the plan?"
Boone, you're too drunk. And quite frankly, I don't want to talk business right at this bar.
Boone smirks and he says, "Well, if I'm too drunk, then you ain't drunk enough. Sometimes, there was a story about these old monks that would debate things when they were sober and then get really drunk and debate it again. And if it sounded like a good idea on both sides, then they would do it. We're just one step ahead."
While this
Hey,
is
Jordan.
going on, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
While this is going on, as if to prove a point, and I'm sure she's probably not going to be very coordinated at this. And I'm sure there's probably no music in this tavern, but in her head there is. Cosby's going to prove a point that she's definitely not drunk and just start dancing around the room.
Nice.
Nice. Roll performance.
Hey,
Probably roll
it's
fucking
the
19.
dancing stage.
Are you gonna roll performance?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll
Yeah, give me
performance.
1 second. Let me fuck it.
She starts
I think
fire
she should-
dancing, all of us are stunned.
I think she should roll it at advantage, given her track record.
Real.
Oh, I
Real.
don't need to. That's a 22.
Holy
God.
shit.
Dude.
What is happening?
Yeah, that's some good dancing.
Boone
Cosby and the
instinctively
dancing.
ducks.
For real.
Busting a fucking move down there. Okay.
For real.
Do you actually, does Boone actually duck?
Yes, he ducks.
Listen, the
Hey.
last time she danced was kind of scary.
Yes. It wasn't that long ago.
Alaro smiles. He finishes his mug of ale, his third mug of ale, by the way, and he
Legend.
gives Boone a firm pat on the shoulder, and he says, "There, I'll be back." And he joins the dance.
Hey, watch it. All right, she's. Good luck.
I'm gonna roll performance
Nice.
to
Do
join
it.
the dance.
Do it.
Nice. Good job, dog.
No, he fucking
Oh
falls.
boy. Yeah, you immediately trip over yourself. like
I
the
wasn't even
carpet,
going
the
to
carpet
dance.
like it catches on your shoe.
Whoa!
Jules-
and it like stumbles a little bit.
Yeah.
Put that
Jules like stumbles over because I don't think he can walk entirely because of he doesn't think he can walk. I know you said his limbs are fine, but he doesn't think he can walk straight.
yeah,
So
yeah.
he's not walking straight.
I like that. Yeah.
So he's gonna go over and catch Alaro, and actually also join in on the dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Hell, fucking yeah.
Cosby's gonna like gesture at Elon and Kel, like, come on.
Kel looks at Alon like with a pleading expression on his face, like, please no.
Please, please.
Please no.
He wasn't going to, but at that look, he's like, all right, you heard the lady, come on.
Oh,
And he
God
grabs,
damn it.
he grabs him, pulls him up.
Alright.
You heard the lady. Only because he made that look.
God damn it.
You know how this goes. You shouldn't have said anything.
I didn't.
Your eyes said it all.
Yeah, whatever. And he starts doing like an awkward little dance. You see, like he at first like goes into like a very stately like court train dance, and then he like is like, ah, fuck it, and then he starts like doing a little jig.
It's fucking
I can
crazy.
do a little jig.
I can do a little jig.
Jage, why is there no music playing?
Hey, Bod.
Ella like snaps his fingers, like, come on.
You see this woman over here, and she's like, I got it. And she goes and sits on this box in the corner that you see there's a harp leaning against, and she sits on it and starts playing a harp.
You know your actual musical stage right here, right on this map.
That's what I mean.
nice.
Got you. I got you, King. No worries.
That's what I meant. She goes to the musical stage that I obviously knew was there.
I saw it immediately, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh.
hello.
I love, like,
knew it
the
was
Starry Night curtain back there.
there.
It's so like medieval, like Renaissance.
It
I
is.
love it.
Incredible. I dance worse than he does.
You guys
Fucking-
all
Turn around and
start
start
fucking
laughing.
dancing, I guess.
Watching all
man,
these
fuck
idiots
it.
dancing.
Dude,
Could've
we're,
been.
we're tavern role playing. We haven't gotten to do this since the fucking
I
dwarf.
know.
It's like,
I know.
it's been like 10
This is
sessions.
this is
It's been a
always
while.
y'all's like favorite thing to do is when it's
Yeah.
tavern roleplay.
Tavern
I've
roleplay,
noticed
dude.
that. I love tavern
Give us more
roleplay.
taverns, DM.
It
Please.
Yeah, you're right. You're
12 sessions since Tavern number 7.
right. Has it really?
It was session
God
3.
damn.
Dude, this campaign's moving fast.
We're
That's
screwed.
crazy.
All right, fuck it.
Yay!
You look back at the bartender and say, "Ain't no chance you can give me one more."
No. No, definitely not.
Fuck you too, then. And he
Yep.
like
Hey.
pushes himself up with great effort,
Uncalled for.
stumbles to the center, and attempts to dance along with the music.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Amazing.
it's the first time he's ever danced in front of y'all.
Nice.
Same
That's
with
true.
Jules. Same with Jules.
All right, all right.
Elon
For a
doesn't.
big
Elon
guy. Much better than Elon.
Oh boy, Alon.
Yep.
Yeah, wait. Let me roll for Kel. I'll roll in front of the table. It's gonna be a plus 4. 13. 13.
Not bad. He didn't want to be here anyways.
Yeah, he's doing his little jig, you know. All right, yeah. You guys all do your little dancing.
Does anybody else join in? around
No.
the tavern, or is it
People
just
are kind of
clones?
snickering at you guys actually.
Wait, isn't that the Is that the prince? Oh my god, that's the
so fucking
prince.
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's literally the type of conversation that's happening in here right now. It's like it's not terrible.
You got
What
this
is the
big,
prince
like,
doing with
almost
this
7
drunken
foot tall
group?
man dancing with you guys?
Yeah.
Tumbling along.
Awesome. That's fucking
Uh,
awesome.
Bro's
Hey, can you
chilling.
get Selena
You know-
over here?
Oh yeah.
know,
Yeah, Celine dances too. Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna roll for her though. But
She's got
uh,
great performance for some, I think.
I get why Arwen does this all the time, but bloody hell, it's fucking exhausting.
You're drunk, Jules. Go sit down.
Unless you're
that's
Cosby, then she
great.
does it for fun.
Oh, it gets easier over time. Just keep at it.
Oh, that's so much work.
She's lying to you. It hasn't gotten easier. I've danced with her like 4 times now.
Stop bragging.
Stop bragging.
wow.
Bragging. That's funny.
Nice. Yeah. You all enjoy your little dance. That's adorable.
And the world ends and we all die.
Yeah, and then you rocks fall.
We
through the
wasted too
roof
much
and the party
time.
dies.
We wasted too much time dancing.
no. But yeah.
The world.
Yeah. Once the
Yeah.
dance is done and the harp player kind of finishes, everyone kind of claps and like there's like some laughs in here. and you hear like one dwarf say, "Good job, Prince!" And then everyone like cheers again, and he like hides his face, and he's like, "I'm gonna kill myself."
You shouldn't have said anything. I wasn't going to.
I hate you.
You missed me. Don't lie.
I did. I wish I didn't, but I do. I don't wish I didn't. You're my best friend, man.
So how have things been since I left? What's changed? If anything?
Honestly, not much has changed. I wish I could give you a whole explanation on how everything has, but it just has. It really hasn't. Yeah.
Sounds like home. Kind of disapprovingly.
I mean, what did you want to happen? You know how it is.
Get the fuck out of here. You got a plastic bag on your head. Get out
What
of
the
here.
fuck?
For a second, I thought she had a fucking cowboy hat on. I was so
No,
confused.
No, it's a grocery bag.
It's a total wine bag.
That's my total wine bag.
Go on. Get poke you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, while you guys are like, I guess, like right after you guys finish your dance, like a couple other people filter in, and like take seats. One woman takes your seat takes one of y'all seats at the bar. Goes over
Lars,
I
next
think
to
that was
Boone.
the seat we were. Oh, never mind.
Laro sits down next to her.
Of course.
Damn, she bad.
He
I do have a picture
sits
of her.
down.
That makes it important.
Damn.
Alaro sits
Fuck.
down next to her, and he kind of puts his shoulders, puts his elbows on the counter. He waves to the bartender, to get his attention. I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She like he gets her a drink and puts it in front of her, and she like lifts it to her mouth and kind of looks over at you and raises an eyebrow as she takes a sip, and she says, "What? You buy everyone drinks?"
Oh, I've got a tab here.
Oh,
That's
do
how it
you?
goes.
Behind her.
just like,
Like,
just like
like in the background, he's like, yeah, he does. He doesn't say it, but he's like, yeah, he does.
Alaro, he says, yeah, I've got a tab here. He says, Alaro, pleasure
it's a
to meet
human.
you.
It's a human woman, by the way.
Human.
Yeah.
Alright.
She's like, all right, all right. Where you hail from, stranger?
Oh, I spend most of my time in Canara, but came to visit.
Oh, really? You have an air about you. It's familiar.
Huh. How so?
I don't know. You just have a certain rusticness.
Well, that is what I shoot for, I suppose. And
At this moment, I want Jules to stumble in drunkenly. And
Hey,
and be
you
like,
took my seat.
hey, Alaro, you two should dance. Come dance with me. Come dance. Come on.
Dijon, come here. Dijon, come here.
Huh?
Come
Okay.
here.
Alaro gives a hefty smile and a little chuckle, and he says, "That's my good friend Jules."
He reminds me of my cousin. Huh. Well, if you're gonna be buying me drinks, I feel I should introduce myself. And she holds out her hand to shake yours. Kari Krieg.
Incest
I
moment.
can't fuck this
Incest
one.
moment.
I can't fuck this one. God damn
Dude.
it.
Well, I mean, all right, look, you're a Krieg,
God
so
damn
you
it.
can.
I mean, I can. But...
Boone's
What
eyes
a
go
larva.
wide as he's sitting there like thinking about a drink, and he hears it. He goes, and he
Wait a
looks,
minute.
he looks
Wait a
past,
minute.
like over her shoulder at you, like.
Dude, does that mean what I think it's gonna bloody mean?
Boone nods his head and he says, "You might have a chance."
What? I don't want to watch. What are you talking about?
Laro's eyes kind of light up a little bit. He goes, "Oh, I see. Alaro Krieg, pleasure to meet you. cousin.
Oh, that's awkward.
It is quiet. And
Why-
and he shakes Carrie's hand.
Yeah, she taps her head and she's like, "Why didn't you just say that? You're acting like you're not from here. What if we
Well-
did something?"
It's because
Well,
you wanted something, Boone says out loud behind her.
What my
Oh.
other friend says. Yeah, I'm here with a group of my friends. Yes.
Okay.
Pretty much
I mean-
everyone at the bar is my friend.
It's not like it would be a strange thing for our family to do.
Whoa!
Yes.
I'm not
sadly,
saying. Listen, that's not my type of thing.
Fucking
But
Kriegs, man.
Look,
you
All
see,
right,
Kel.
that
You
was-
see,
that was
Kel
the
has
family.
like his jaw has dropped, and he's like, "What
Halo
is
like
going
reaches over
on?"
and smacks the bottom of his jaw so he closes his mouth.
It's like,
pretty lady. That's gross.
yeah, no, I agree. Thank you, little guy.
He's not that short.
It's
His
not.
name's
You're right.
Dijon.
Listen, I'm gonna go find somewhere
Ew.
else to drink. It was nice
I-
meeting you, Alaro.
Please, let's catch up. I'm sorry for how this
Nice
introduction
try,
went,
bro.
but
This is just really weird now, right?
look, I'm sorry. Let's. You're right. We should take this somewhere else, away from my very drunk.
I don't want to
friends.
go anywhere alone with you. No offense.
Boone is breaking
No
down
secondary
laughing right now.
locations.
He's fucking just
Listen,
wheezing.
it's just clearly
Okay.
you're from the elf line, right?
Yes, if you couldn't tell.
Toasty.
Josie,
Hey, they are.
Toasty.
Fun fact: these two are far enough apart that it wouldn't be an issue.
that's actually
I
kind of
just looked
true.
at the timeline.
They
I
they
looked at
are
the
far.
timeline.
They are
They're
really
far
far
enough apart.
removed. They
They're
just have the
far
same
enough
last
apart.
name.
A Krieg is just trying to have sex with another Krieg.
Okay, wait a minute.
Wouldn't be
Wait a
the
minute.
first
Wait a
time.
minute.
No,
It's-
that's all
Anyways,
I'm
can I
talking
only
about.
comment?
Greatest time, Toasty.
Winning.
Winning? Wait, what?
What do you
Winning.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Oh no,
Winning.
this is getting
Are you playing?
weird.
I'm probably just gonna be quiet in here because
That's
I
alright.
don't know if Novita told you I was kind of fucking sick today.
A little
I
bit.
told
don't
him.
know.
A little bit.
It's not-
I told him.
I don't know if you saw. I did try calling you.
I actually looked over. I woke up about 10 minutes ago and I saw that and I was like, oh fuck, it's 7.
It's all right,
15
Toasty. When you're sick, you're sick. It's all right.
It is what it is.
All that
Already
happened was
forgiven.
we landed, we met the
Prince,
prince,
Kel.
we had a drink, we told the prince about Electrum, and now we got drunk and Krieg is trying to fuck another Krieg.
Well, okay. So what actually
That's
happened?
all you did in 2 hours?
What actually happened is
RP moment.
Okay,
Okay.
it's really been 1
It
hour.
is
We
start
started.
till
We
6.
started an hour ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
We started a little over an hour ago because we wanted to see if you were able to at least
Oh,
come
don't-
and hang out.
In the future.
Well,
I
well, we
forgot
also we always
that,
do the
but-
first 30 minutes of like messing
Fucking
around
blazing.
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it.
Okay. But I
Thank
need
you.
clarification here. They're still part of the family line. How can you
Yeah.
say they're far enough fucking removed?
Well,
to
'cause-
fuck?
they're like okay. Wait. First of all,
Let's look at it actually.
I'm looking at it
Hold
right
on.
now. First of
Are
all,
we
they
fifth
don't
or
share a
sixth cousins?
grandparent. They do not share a grandparent. They share a. Fuck.
Oh, we're
Let's look at it.
removed.
Okay.
Oh, you're
So
pulling it up.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
So-
So we got parent,
Giving Alara
grandparent,
some riz.
great parent, great
Kari, there she is.
grandparent. They don't even like. They share like a fucking
Great, great,
They're
great
actually
grandparent.
not really
great,
blood
great,
related at
great,
all.
great
eight or
grandparent.
ninth great grandparent.
Uh,
It's it's like a
Yeah,
sixth
our-
great grandparent.
I mean,
So
it's
1,
still a
2, 3,
relation.
4,
It is, but it's
5.
also the
But
sort
it's
of
like-
relation that's like
It's like every fucking Mormon on the
0.04%.
planet being very slightly related. That's what it's
Dude,
like.
dude.
We're like fifth cousins, twice removed, or some crazy shit like that. We're
It's
like,
it's even
yeah.
more. It's even crazier than that.
Although
Yeah.
It's
you
like-
already
it's
share
like
the same
crazy.
last name. You
Dude,
can't
being
do
a
it.
Yeah.
being a Mormon is growing
Yeah.
up and
But I
doing
mean,
your
but if you
ancestry and
look
realizing
at
the person you have
this,
a
look
crush
at
on
how
is
much
somebody related
incest
to.
there already is here.
I mean,
Fuck you.
there's already.
Fuck you. It
It's
was
just-
one
Listen,
dude.
I'm not
It was
condoning
one
incest.
dude.
Let me be clear.
Let me be clear.
Don't forget
Let me be
to
clear.
One guy.
This is so funny. Anyway,
Jules is drunk enough that he's gonna shoot his shot. By the way.
Nice.
Yeah, real.
Krieg, you
She
should.
says, "Okay, listen. I'm clearly from the human line, and you're from one of the elven lines. So,
Yes, the
Yeah.
high elf
all
line.
right. So it makes sense that we wouldn't know each other. You know that we. Anyway,
If you were looking for anything in particular, lass, I'm available.
what do you
That's
mean
how
by
you
that?
try.
What do
That
you
is your
mean by
pickup
that?
line?
I'm sorry.
Hey,
Are you saying that
hey.
you think that I'm only here for things for sex, as you probably are
If you're
assuming?
looking for a conversation, I know that you Kriegs are well versed in conversation, but I myself don't like talking to my family all the time.
All right, I think I'm gonna leave. Hey, it was nice getting to
Yeah.
know you all.
Elara,
I apologize on their behalf.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Oh.
apologize for me done.
Yeah, you see, you see, Kel is just hiding his face completely. Does not want to be associated with this whatsoever.
He's gonna. Elon's gonna. Well, Cal, stop covering your face. He's gonna say it very loud so she can hear.
Oh, good. The prince is here too. All right. Yep, I'm out of here. This sucks.
Damn
as
loyalty.
as she's walking away, he says, "Apologies again, Kari," and he shakes his head and goes back to his drink.
Hey, go suck one, why don't you? And she leaves.
Good job, Alaro. That was.
Yeah, not my greatest moment. Fine.
No,
I'll
Bartender,
admit.
please give me a drink. And I think he needs one of them special cocktails.
You know what? I think I'm gonna open it up for second drinks. After that.
Boone leans down and looks at Alaro and he says, "You know, the one time you don't lead with Dr. Krieg."
No,
Seriously.
One time.
Elaro he shakes his head. He says, "I know, but she didn't seem like the kind of person that would be influenced by that. So I didn't say
Why?
that.
Good
She
job
was
at
hella
reading
hot.
the room.
Yeah, she didn't seem that way.
Hey,
You know,
he looks back at where she walked and he thinks, "I wonder. I bet you Krieg women are really hard to wrangle."
you know, it is.
Apparently not, according to the fifth out
All
loud.
right.
According to the
I will admit, Alaro, that was pretty brave of you to hit on somebody from the home country of your people. That's your whole family's here, and you hit on just a stranger. That's pretty ballsy.
it's a big
not-
island.
We're not
Looks
all
at
related.
you.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
Yeah, okay,
Well,
hold on. I
the
feel like there's a
Kriegs live
misunderstanding
here.
here. Kel says.
The Kriegs lived here. That's all I'm saying.
I told you. You all know each other. You're all fucking related.
Feels a little bit of a
To be fair,
generalization.
I didn't know anyone, and I'm from here.
All right, you
Sighs
got
and
me
he's-
there.
Forgot it. Everyone has some form of connection to this damn country.
Hey, I'm sorry. People
Truthfully,
like
it just sounds like you're missing out, Boone.
At this point, and he gestures over to Alaro. I think I'm plenty fine missing out.
I have to
Now,
say,
it's
this
not on
is
her.
bad.
That's bad.
this is almost as embarrassing when I got my foot stuck in the toilet.
All
Cal, that's
right.
one story you probably shouldn't share.
Probably not. You're right. Sorry, I've already had 2 ales.
Ilaro on his fourth
I'm
ale.
not associated with him.
Oh,
Who left?
Goodbye,
Niv.
goodbye, Niv.
Niv.
Rip Cosby.
No more Niv. Rip Niv.
All right,
His hair was
bartender,
disconnected from
give
the
me
channel.
another one. An ale this time.
I'm gonna DM Niv real quick. Yeah, he gets you an ale. Puts it down, in front of you. It's like a brown ale.
Boone swirls around and takes a sip. And he says, "So, I know you don't want to talk business, none. Is there anything else you want to talk about? How about what did you used to do for fun around here, other than get pissed and steal warships?"
Well,
Well,
can't really steal something that's like technically both of ours,
Shut
right?
the hell up. You know what I meant.
We used to spar quite a lot. Ooh, sometimes we would we'd mess with Karth Stag. Hope he wouldn't catch us.
You're over 100 years old, and you play little pranks.
There's not much to do around here, man.
Homie
Food
said, "I don't
chuckles
get
when he
out
says-
much."
Food chuckles. Yeah.
Listen, you
That
try
makes
you
sense.
try being a prince, and then tell me how easy it is to come by things to do.
Food shrugs. We used to count the number of crows we'd see in a given hour.
Been there,
Right.
done that. Except with seagulls.
Wow.
Nods. Yeah, seen quite a bit of them. Or, we used to sit around at the outside of the bars and make up stories about people who passed by, depending on how they dressed, what they looked like, where they came from.
Did you steal from these people?
And his face goes completely straight. And he looks at you and he goes, "Not funny."
Kel just kind of jingles his glass like.
Little funny.
He's just gonna kind of let that hang.
You know, where I'm from, we just call that people watching, Boone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
have a
here.
name for it.
Where you're from? Here.
From here.
Don't remind me. And Boone like turns around in the bar stool, and he points over to Jean at the two what I either look like brother and sisters here,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Hey, them two. Now I don't know who they really are, but they're brother and sister coming in, and their father's here working at a dockyard. He's been working all week, and they haven't seen him in a while, so they decided to come up here, get a drink, wait for his shift to end before they come and catch up. See, that's what we used to do."
That's quite pleasant, actually, Boone.
So you
It's right.
you
Yeah,
you
face
profile
magic.
and generalize people.
Who says that?
Kel.
Boone narrows his eyebrows and says, "Says the prince."
Yeah, so you're proving my point by saying that.
Boone shrugs. Profiling and generalizing people has been happening to everyone their entire lives. Like it just happened, as if your friend next to you didn't just say that I robbed people I see on the street.
Well, I assume he was saying it based on information he already had about you. He's known you for quite a while.
Boone would shrug. I think most of it came from the heart, not from up here. And he would hide behind his mug as he takes a sip, staring down at him.
Well, the heart is a powerful instrument.
An easily corrupted one.
Biting
Could
Elon
be.
bites back a comment.
Well, I'm not here to argue about corruptible hearts. I'm here to have fun with my new friends and an old friend. Now, can we stop bumming each other out?
Thinking I'm generalizing people.
Are we
Just making
friends?
up stories.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
consider
Laura
us
speaks up.
friends.
Elara speaks up. Or, well, no, he doesn't interrupt the prince.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Interrupt the prince.
Oh shit.
Elara speaks up and he says, "Yes, Cosby, we are friends."
Well, no, I knew you, but I meant. Oh. She just fucking gets flustered and goes quiet.
I love when Cosby just gives up.
Boone nods at Cosby and says, "I understand, and I'm asking myself the same question."
But no, I didn't mean it in a bad way. Don't twist my words.
You didn't say any words.
I did say words.
What, in somebody else's head?
No.
Have we wronged you, Boo?
You know, broadly across everything, it's actually it's nice to be back here in our present compared to, and she just kind of gestures like far off.
Elara nods.
When's the last time we've actually gotten to be here? It feels like ages ago, truthfully.
Well, it was.
Now there's a wise woman. And the prince raises his drink to you, Celine.
Dad taught me well.
Dad? And he looks over at you, Elon, like questioningly.
Another long story, but
She just smirks.
gonna
and
point
smiles
gonna point
and
at
says,
her.
Never
Okay,
mind.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Hmm?
Go ahead, Toasty. Whatever you're gonna say.
No, she smirks, she smiles, and she says nothing.
Nice. Look,
Like, I'm not gonna open this can of worms right now.
Celine is closer related to Kel than she is to Elon. Is the funny
That's
thing.
crazy.
She's
Yeah.
not saying a fucking word because
She's like a cousin once removed, I think.
not gonna open this can of worms.
Yeah.
Completely checked out from the conversation. Cosby's just gonna kind of mumble, "All friends are always nice."
Agreed.
Aw.
Or Cosby's check it out.
Elon's
Cosby needs a
kind of
snack.
sitting here, kind of staring at Boone questioningly, like as if he didn't just say we aren't friends.
Oof.
Oh, he didn't say you and him.
He was implying Kel.
He was
Elon took it the other way.
Oof. Oof.
He would be looking at Kel when he said it. Say, I'm wondering the same thing as he looks at Kel.
Hmm. Well, this mood is kind of drab now.
You know, that does make a good segue for business.
Well, we already
Nods.
discussed it, but I guess I could go get my people at least on the job.
We could talk about the plan moving forward.
I think that's a good call.
Yes, maybe we do it on the walk back instead of out loud out
People
here.
listening.
Hmm.
Fine. Fine.
You okay, friend? And he puts a hand on your shoulder.
It's going to be an interesting couple of days, I think, as long as we're here. I don't know. Just got a lot on my mind, I guess.
Yeah, well. Let's move on. Then he gets up and starts walking towards the door.
Alara finishes his ale and follows the prince.
Yeah. Remember, Jage, don't tell anyone. He just gives like a little 2-finger salute.
Boone hangs back, waits for Elon to pass him before he follows him out.
Ruh-roh.
I was gonna be the last one out. I was gonna do the fucking same thing.
Oh
Ah,
boy.
sick.
Y'all
These-
gonna have
these
a
two
fucking
hang back.
chat.
Cosby hangs back like, "What the fuck?"
Who's gonna look back like, what? Y'all coming? All right, yeah, he'll finish the beer, put it down, lock eyes with Elon, and he'll stand up. Stop and wait.
Alright. Well, let's go. Get up and follow him up. It is a little bit. This has been a little uncomfortable.
How long does it take the two of you to get up? Is this like 20 seconds of just
Tides of
staring
table.
at each other, or
Oh
is
my
this
God.
like
Tides of- Tides of door. Winds of door.
The mood shift is
Shut up.
painful. Fuck.
Yeah, that was
The door of
crazy.
eternity.
Y'all went from literally dancing to just the most dour mood. That was
I'm sorry.
crazy.
It's because I came back.
No, it's definitely not your
we
fault.
Came down. We came
No,
down
it's
from that
definitely
high,
because-
and we were like, "Damn, we're really fighting for literally
We're
everything right
sad.
now."
We're a little
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah, I mean, dude, when you
What have
get
I done to
denied
you guys?
from incest sex,
Dude, I
it
know.
doesn't anybody.
Fuck.
Oh
Oh,
my
I
It's because
fumbled.
Alara
I
didn't
fumbled.
fuck.
It's
because
'cause
You
Alara
Alara
didn't fuck.
fumble.
That's
You stepped in the
true.
right
Because Alaro
direction.
fucks.
Fuck.
Every time Alaro fucks, it's all good.
Yep.
Until he fucks his cousin.
That's
Yep.
his curse, man. That's where the Kree gets their intelligence
It's
from.
not
It's
even a
actually like
cousin though.
curse.
It's so far removed that it's just like basically having the
It's
same
funnier
last
to
name.
say it's a cousin. Shut
Yeah,
the fuck
it is.
up.
You're right.
Again.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
All right,
Okay.
yeah, Boone's gonna hang back for Elon to walk,
Oh. I walked.
and then they'll walk side by side and wait till they get out the door.
The walker.
All right. Oh, Toasty, this is your first time seeing this map. Iron Ridge.
Iron Ridge. Yeah, be sure to zoom out.
Yeah, don't do what I did and stay zoomed all the way the fuck in.
Yeah.
On the
grew
walk over,
wholeheartedly.
Boone's gonna hang back and he's gonna kind of put his hands in his pockets, look down, and follow Elon.
So, I was sitting out there for ages. I just wanted to ask. And she takes a minute to like think.
Like I'm trying to like think of even how to phrase this.
Is Celine having a toasty moment?
Selena's having an in-character toasty moment. Fuck you.
Nice.
Oh,
You know what? When we just have a minute, I'd like to be brought up to speed. I think I have a rough idea, but I've been zoning out the entire evening. Oh wait.
dragon ride moment.
Yeah, real. Let's see. When we arrived, Kel was here. We went into the basement, talked about time, and then we went upstairs and got some drinks.
And
Told
that's
him the
kind of
time
it.
cabal. Gave him the secret passphrase.
Ah.
Yeah, we told him about Electrum.
She just nods. Thank you. Oh, and one other thing I was thinking. I've been pondering how to handle what we have to deal with, and it might be worth it to look around at temples. There's an amulet, or a type of amulet, that I'm wondering if they might have on the island that might be extremely useful. Cal, do you know anything about amulets of restoration? Like an amulet tied into restoration magic?
No, should I?
Maybe not necessarily. It's a broad category, but I didn't know if you'd know anything off the top of your head.
No, nope.
Nah.
Why do you say it like that? That's
Nope. He's annoyed. He's annoyed at us.
Nope.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
like,
that's
you
right.
ruined my vibe.
You ruined it.
By the way, Tosi, Yumatun Square has a fountain with a golden statue of Yumatun
Yumaton
Gabricon.
Gabricon?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You wanna fuck my wife, Gabricon?
No wife, no life.
Real.
Is that what he said? No wife or no life?
Wife.
Hilarious.
question.
Mhm.
Way back at the
Mhm.
festival, when Boone and Alon fought, who was winning? I can't
Alon.
remember. Alon.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would
Elon
be
won,
me.
and me
Elon's
and
for
Elon
real.
squared up before the bugs came out.
Yeah.
Cosby's gonna run up. Well, not run up, but like kind of jog up beside Kel and kind of drop her voice into a low whisper and go, if you won't, I could show you the time that I watched Sunspot kick the other one's butt.
How can you show me that?
Well, it's a thing I do. I can connect my mind to yours, and just kind of show you the memory.
All right.
I would still do it.
Yeah, I'm a prince.
All
yeah,
right.
lady.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
ahead,
You
go
run.
on
You
by.
run out to him and do this, and I guess connect your mind to his. Cool. What does he see? I guess he sees the
festival.
Yeah, he sees the festival and the fight.
Me
Where
getting trounced by Boone and then Boone getting trounced by
Yeah.
Alaro.
Was
Yeah,
it me?
basically. I mean, and he would see Cosby kind of, cheering on from the sidelines because I'm pretty sure she was cheering.
Yeah,
Who did I get trounced by? Was it UTF?
I thought it was me.
Theo.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
I hope you extend the memory out to when I one-shot that fucking beast.
With a wooden sword, by the way.
It's funny.
One second.
Kind of noticing that Boone's been walking beside him the whole time. He's gonna kind of drop into pace with him, be like, "Got something you want to say?"
You would see that Boone was like trying to figure out how to say something. He'd like move his lips a little bit and then shake his head. And then he would sigh and just kind of, he would say, fuck it. And go in. Look, all right, I've been trying to find a way to say it polite. But you know me, it ain't gonna happen. And he lowers his voice and he leans in and he says, You're in your homeland, right? This is the place of the Sunweavers. How's your connection? Are you doing okay?
Like, you mean
And then
that one?
he looks at you with like worry in his eyes, like a brotherly worry.
Oh.
Aelon's a little bit taken aback by that, but he nods kind of quietly. I'm worried about meeting with my father, but besides that, I'm okay. I'm holding out.
Boone nods. He says, Well, no offense to the man. Your father's just that, a man. If you need some backup with, well, convincing him you're worth it, you got us.
God.
But this,
Sorry.
so-called business, it ain't really mine. If you start to feel pull in one direction or the other, you don't have to fight it alone.
I appreciate it, Boone. Truly, it's... You'll forgive me, it's a surprise coming from you.
Boone chuckles a little bit and says, What, I can't be a little soft every now and then?
No,
If you bring it up to...
it's a good look for you.
Well, if you bring it up to the others, I'll deny the whole thing. And he punches you in the shoulder.
Fucker.
God damn it, are you two fighting again back there?
If it was a fight, he'd be on his ass already.
Okay, sure, I'm sure.
Meanwhile, in the front of this little
Go to
troop,
the bathroom.
Kel like is kind of like seeing all this Cosby, and you have to touch him to do this, right?
No, all she has to do.
Okay.
So she looks at him, her eyes flash purple. She has to be able to see
Right.
him.
Okay, got it. Cool. And like as you're showing it all to him, like and like afterward, he just like stares at you for a moment and goes to like very softly put his hand on your arm. Do you let him?
She would. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I need to roll.
Constitution
I need to roll
saving
for this.
throw.
I need
I
to
didn't
roll
know
for
it was
this
that
because-
serious.
Well, she doesn't like
Fuck.
touch.
I know she
but
doesn't. I know. That's
Considering
why I
how
asked.
important of a person he is to certain people in the party,
Mhm.
she might put up
My
with
gay
it.
lover!
Alright, hold on. Let me. What would you. Wisdom? Would that be like equivalent to willpower?
It's up to you, I guess. Yeah, maybe
Constitution,
wisdom.
probably.
Wisdom or charisma.
Yeah,
Wisdom or
wisdom or
charisma?
charisma.
Charisma, I think, is your sense of self. Wisdom is your sense of, like, being.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she would try to work through. All right, I guess charisma. Okay, yeah, she'll tense, but she won't move away.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, he softly puts his hand on your arm and he just says, "Are you okay?"
Yes.
Oh,
What do you mean?
Do you don't want to be here?
Well, I mean, it's not. It's a little complicated. It's not necessarily myself.
Not
Her name is Silver.
kind of like moves his head at that like okay.
Well, apparently that's not her actual name. But, oh god, I don't know if I want her to say this.
I mean, you don't have to.
I don't know if she would lie
Listen,
about
you
this.
you don't owe me anything, any information or anything, but
Um, to put it simply, she died here in Vicaria. She does not want to be here.
Excuse me.
I see. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. She's in your head. Yeah, again, you don't owe me.
Yes, that's a point we're all a little confused on as well. I sometimes have another voice in my head as well. We were not entirely certain how they got there. They kind of took care of me.
All right. You don't need to tell me any more than that.
Kel realizes the fucking party his best friend has been running with losing their fucking marbles.
Well, I mean,
Oh no.
Cosby is like one of the more sane, out-looking people.
Yeah.
Like it's not the you look at the party and you instantly get the sense of, oh my god, these people aren't well adjusted. It's you look at the party for like more than 10 minutes and then you're like, wait a second.
These people are horrible.
These people are horrible, yeah.
They're not horrible. They just got a lot going on, okay?
These people got issues.
They
These-
just got issues. They're fine.
And we thought the TOD party had problems.
Literal escaped convict, exiled from their home.
literal schizo.
he just
Literal
sighs.
schizophrenic goblin.
He just sighs in and says, "Well, whatever's going on, if you ever need anything, as long as you're in Vicaria, any friend of Sunspots is family of mine. So if you ever need anything, just let me know.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Of course."
She'll close the connection.
Okay. Yeah, he releases your arm and kind of looks back and just says, "Well, hurry up, all of you. Moving awful slow."
Lara's hands are in his jacket. He's just hanging out. He's just hanging out with his friends. You know?
I'm sure happy to be out with my friends.
I love hanging out with my friends.
I hate this place.
I fucking hate you.
I fucking hate it here.
Fucking boon.
Oh, that
Let's go.
civilization.
All right, cool. So yeah, he's taking you guys to here where his guards are. You see there's like a big basically mansion on the right, but it's like got a bunch of like tents built into it, and like built out of it. Instead of like walls in some places, there's just a massive tent basically. There's like smoke and steam coming out of different chimneys all throughout it. And just ahead looks like a massive forge basically, and you hear like a loud tunk 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 coming from inside. You see there's still a bunch of people working at the airship docks. You see Jakan just like chilling over on the one airship dock. He sees you guys all and he like nods his head in respect. And Kel kind of like hesitates for a second and then looks back over at you guys and he's just like, "You're gonna have to tell me about the dragon at some point," you realize.
Is it? It should say a lot that that dragon is the least crazy thing that has happened over the last
Yeah, certainly, but still,
several days.
I've never personally seen a dragon, so this is a big thing, you know?
Oh, his name is Jakan. He's lovely.
He seems it.
He's actually the second dragon we've seen since you last saw your mate.
Wow.
Oh, that's right. I killed the other one.
Oh.
You did, didn't you?
Laura nods.
Oh,
Well, I don't know if you did.
He most certainly was involved.
Elon was about to say,
Heavily
well,
involved.
technically, oh.
Oh.
Yeah. And it doesn't really matter. That dragon's a construct. I don't know if it really counts.
Well, I
Are you
mean,
devaluing our friend?
I value it. Just don't call it. I don't think it's really a real dragon.
he's as real a dragon. We got to put him back together.
Mm.
You know, I'm going to tell him you said that, dude.
Boone shrugs and he says,
talk
"We didn't
terrible
put them
about
back
Chikon.
together. You two did."
He can't help the nature of what he is any more than any of us can.
I'm not insulting him. I'm just saying if you built a statue of me, it ain't me. It ain't human. It's a construct. They're different in their own beings. They're just not the race that they mimic. That's fine.
That'd be.
Did
I
we
mean,
ever
I
find
guess-
out what Jakan actually means, Nova?
Yeah. I made it very clear a few times that
Okay.
it means time. Yeah.
I thought so, but I didn't know if that was OC.
Yeah. No, it's in character. You guys have found that out in character a couple times.
Well, I guess I see where you're coming from. That'd be like calling a half elf an elf. They're different. They're not
Exactly.
quite exactly the same.
Okay, so what makes a dragon?
Being born from dragon parents.
No, shush.
Boone
What
like
makes
shrugs.
They can
A
It's actually
dragon.
because I'm
they
right or
hoard
because I'm
things.
stupid. I can't tell.
Well, you see, Celine, I'm surprised
flies,
you didn't know this,
it
but when a
hoards
mother
things.
dragon and a father dragon love each other very much.
No, but his mannerisms are exactly identical to a
Hey,
dragon.
Laro, what makes a dragon? Cosby says
Uh,
it flies, it has a horde. So there's two things.
Why are you getting me involved in this philosophical debate?
Because
I'm
I
not
want to see
interested.
everyone's.
Chacon is the dragon. That's it.
It's
That's,
not-
that's the point I
he's
want to
just-
hammer home.
It's just not what he's a dragon construct.
Yeah, sure. You can call him a construct dragon, but the fact that he is a dragon of any kind makes him a dragon.
I guess.
It's a different type. Is a
I wouldn't
red
consider him
dragon
part of the elemental group of dragons.
Sure, but they're not all elemental. There's elemental, chromatic. I forget what the other one is called.
Gem.
Thank you.
It's true, Jam.
There's gem dragons.
There are.
Oh.
Far
We have a fantastic library in the Sunken City. You can actually read up on them.
Listen, all I'm
She-
saying is I
she-
have
her eyes
plenty
go
of
wide at
construct
the
friends
mention
who
of a
would not be happy
library.
about being called the race they represent. All right, they're very
Well-
different, distinct peoples.
Well, if those dragons care to bring it up with us, they can cry about it.
I think they're just more
Wow.
mature than all of us.
They can cry about it.
She really
Because
just said
Jakan
cry
is a
about it.
dragon.
No, something I've been meaning to ask because I'm not very caught up on my geography. How sunken is that city?
It's not actually sunken. It's just a name.
You know, that was actually a derogatory term from a long time ago that just kind of stuck.
Hmm.
Really?
Yep.
So you're saying it's not
Most-
flooded?
No, it's
Nope.
not flooded. No.
Oh, thank
Not
God.
even a little
Wait a
bit.
minute! Don't tell me it's because there are some sea people living there.
No.
What?
All
Speaking
right, good.
of dragons and gems, do you think maybe on the way out, when we go back to Canara, we could stop by my jewelry store? I would love to give the jewels to Jakan.
Your jewelry? You're from here?
I'm from Vicaria,
Oh
yes.
yeah. Oh,
Yes,
interesting.
everyone
Okay.
is.
I guess that makes sense with. Yeah. Do you remember where your jewelry store was?
Well,
Vicaria.
it's in East Crest.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I
meant-
would love to take you all there once we get a handle on everything.
Well, I meant, well, once everything else is done, I'm sure we have other things to do. It could be back burner, but I want to do something nice for Jakan after everything he's been through.
I'd like to see this store I've been missing out on since I lived here.
Listen, you want a dog worker.
Okay, well, technically, hold on. I have on these docks, and he's gonna point over to the airship docks. A few times. Well,
Wait,
technically, never lied.
wait. Elon, did you tell them that you were a dock worker?
Shut up.
You don't even know how to tie a knot.
Time.
You don't even know how to tie a knot.
Shut up! Like you know any better? You've never held a rope in your life. Actually, that's not true.
That's not true.
The one you did fall off.
Technically,
a fucking
okay, wait,
airship.
hold on. No, you're technically right because technically the rope held me.
See? Uh-huh.
I love having Kel around. It's so funny.
Truthfully, it's one character that seems like level with the party. Almost.
Yeah, I can see.
Like on the same wavelength.
He's chill like that.
I didn't know you would chill like that, Kel.
Yeah. Anyway, you
Tap
guys
them
get
up.
over here. You see the guards are like kind of waiting, and they stand at attention once Kel gets here, and he just is like, "Fuck off!" like stop with the
Me too.
yeah all that. And he says, "All right, so I can tell the guards to go and watch the den of diagrams.
Only your most trusted.
Yeah, of course, of course. These are my most trusted, but I'll get.
I would
I'll get
expect nothing less.
I'll get. I'll. And he like kind of hides his mouth, and he's like, "I'll get very specific ones on it, though." Because he doesn't want to show favoritism in front of them. you know.
I'll get my most trusted,
Right.
but not these ones.
Favorite. That was
Anyway, what are you all going to do in the meantime?
Well, I suppose we have two options. Well, actually, we should probably discuss that. I kind of huddle up.
Moon
Huddle up.
scoffs and says, "I tried to ask this in the damn bar. All right."
Okay, but also a bar isn't a place to have that conversation.
No, not really.
Really.
Should have had
Out
it in
here
the
in
basement.
Clearly, the
open is-
open is, as she gestures around.
Well, we can either go see my father or go see my uncle.
I
Why
think
you
for
asking
obvious
us?
reasons, I think we should make a stop at the Krieg Manor, but that's just me.
That's so based.
We'll pick you up a
I'm-
souvenir.
Me too. Me too. I'd love to get a souvenir there. That'd be so bloody cool.
Aw.
You know, for my first time on the island, it lives up to the expectation. What's the state of the Vicarian Mages College, Cal?
Actually, we're hopefully gonna have it up and running next summer.
She kind of nods, and it almost looks like a little bit of sadness across her face.
She wanted it to be open now. That's what I'm getting from that.
Well, she knows what happened during the fall, and the Mages College basically got purged.
Yeah.
So even if it was open, it's not the experience that she would want there.
Yeah.
That's where she's sad. It's that the experience isn't going to be there. She'd
Right.
probably be even with a lot of those teachers, whereas what she wants is other capable wizards.
Yeah. Fair enough.
That's one hell of an accomplishment because I am familiar with what happens to it. It's a shame it's not open.
Soon enough. Soon enough. Okay, so if we sorry. Suddenly, enough
Russian
again.
mo-
Russian moment. Worry about that later.
So-
Focus on what you're gonna say.
Well, the deal also messaged me.
Oh,
I sent him a meme.
that's funny.
Schizophrenia. Now talks to me through Discord notifications.
Awesome.
That's how Cosby communicates with you.
Discord
That's
notifications.
true.
Wow.
But it's like
Elon, can we talk?
It's been a while since that, to be fair.
This is rude. We're going at throats.
There's been no text RP for the last month. I'm dying.
Who fucking who?
Well.
All right. Yeah. Basically, once you guys decide where you're going next, we'll take a quick break. But
so 3 options.
I
Your
was thinking-
father.
I was thinking we send up my father and see if he would go after the night sister for us.
No, I like that idea.
I don't mean this in a rude way. You're certain that he can stand up to that sort of problem, and I
By himself? No, certainly not. But Sunweaver's good.
even even the revolt order.
And she just kind of raises an eyebrow with just pure skepticism. Like,
Even the rebuilt order. Today, Junior.
What is that
I-
from?
I don't remember.
I don't mean
don't
offense,
remember.
but that seems like a tall order for.
Well,
Anyone.
best case scenario, well,
Can
worst
we-
case scenario, I should say, they
I
could
mean-
buy us some time.
Are we better off? And that's also what I'd ask the king if he would do.
No, you
If
are
he would
right.
be able to send an army for. But they would work together. It's not just the Order of Sunrivers who would go after him. It could be probably a portion of the Vicarian army.
Kel speaks up. Well, maybe this is a stupid suggestion, but have you tried talking to Canara?
No,
Not stupid in the slightest.
I don't
But-
think any of us have the connections for that. Although
Well,
I know someone who does.
yeah, I think we both do.
You know.
And-
Do you think they would get it, Cal?
Do I think they would? What do you mean?
Get it.
What do you mean get it?
Look at it like this, Kel. You, someone who you have not seen in months, who you've not really trusted with much, comes back after a few months of being missing, and tells you that there is a group of people who we don't know all of, trying to stop time, and that me saying that I have been to the future and seen what it causes and what it brings and all that shit. You think they would take us seriously at all?
Okay.
Well,
I
have
see
they
your
ever seen
point.
a cactus like this one? And he's gonna pull up his little
Is
What's
it
it
just
called?
a normal
The-
cactus?
well, I don't know. It was found in Canaris, not Canara, Canaris. And we
That's
also
a-
have the map.
Is that a cactus?
Oh yeah.
This is a cactus we got from the future. If we compare it to any cactus we have now, I'm sure it's been long enough that they'll be different.
I didn't
Maybe?
even mean it like that. I meant it from the aspect of go to Vicaria is far more aware of gods above than Kinera is broadly. So if you go to them and say that there's someone older than one of the pantheons, one of the more prominent ones, that's going to cause problems, and you are the secular state, Kinera, I just don't think they'd get it. In a way, which sounds horrible.
What are your guys' thoughts on me? I agree with what you're saying, Celine. The idea of throwing off their current view of the Pantheon is a lot to ask. But I do think that we should at least try to help prepare them for the potential of stealing the ship of Acthelion. If I think asking to have me help sketch out an idea so we can recreate the Krieg drive at least in a basic state could be helpful as a preventative measure in case something does go wrong.
Which actually, they're not here to steal the spear. They're here to steal the plans for the Krieg drive. But that's a good point. They could steal the spear and reverse engineer it, I suppose. Kel, you might want to put some cards on the spear too.
Yes. Well,
If half is not already on that.
You know,
yeah,
I thought she was
I don't think
after-
Harper ever leaves it alone.
I'm gonna ask the stupid question. Why don't you take the drives and the spear and just fly it up above the clouds?
And just leave it up there?
Leave it
Forever?
up there for a short time while your king or whatever goes out and fights this demon. And then when you kill the payer, the thief won't have nobody to finish the contract with.
I don't think this is gonna turn out good.
okay, but flying is rarer, but not impossible by any stretch. If you know it is isolated up there, what stops you from taking... We've already seen who they have in their connections list. Is it a stretch to say that a Canaran airship from the last war or two that went missing would suddenly reappear with a bunch of mercenaries on it, and then they're outnumbered in the sky 2-1, and that's a fight the spear could take, but do you want to take the risk?
Well, why not just have it in the public's knowledge and according to most people that the spear is sent on a mission somewhere, and really just have it hovering somewhere else. That way we can, if they do send anybody, the ship is not there.
I would agree with you. But there are magics to see past that, and I highly doubt counterintelligence rumors like that would catch.
If you're worried about magics, go to the Mages College. Thing ain't open, there's probably a bunch of professors, nerd nicks, who could find a way to magically lock the damn thing away, prevent scrying, and all
Not
sorts of
professors
other
that have
things.
had the hundreds of years of experience that often comes with a lot of those colleges.
Also,
That's-
the likelihood of them being able to steal the spear at all is second to none. It's going to be in use. It's going to be well protected. There's very little chance of them being able to do that, barring divine intervention, which is more likely from one side than the other.
Now, but there was also one thing. Didn't they mention that they weren't just after a crate drive, but they were after the first prototype crate drive? I feel like I thought I heard that.
There's some significance to that. If they just wanted a Krieg drive, they'd take any old airship.
Have they done anything so far that we've seen that seems to not have a purpose?
Like letting us go.
Like telling us everything they did.
More like lying to us.
Or twisting a truth that they can't necessarily refute?
I think we're giving this dwarf a little too much credit. I think he was told to lie to us, told us everything we were supposed to know, and now here we are on this goose chase telling the Vicarians to go and guard something that they weren't even planning on stealing in the first place.
Well, what else do we have? What other lead do we have?
Boone shrugs.
Give
I'm
me
not a
time.
mastermind nor a planner. I'm just seeing misdirection before.
Give me a little time tonight, and I can start scrying. Maybe we can get better intelligence off of that.
That's worth it. It's worth an attempt.
For now, Blondie Lux, I think you should take the ship up with the first Krieg engine, just for the night at the very least. Bring it back down when we have a better idea of the plan.
Just, you realize to do that, I'm going to have to answer some questions that the Sunweavers are going to have that maybe you guys will not want answered.
It shrugs. Doesn't sound like a me problem.
You know, we could.
It
just
actually
bypass that.
explicitly sounds like a you problem. So I would advise you to start playing like a team player.
Boone he smiles a little bit and he says, well, if you want the drive taken in the future guaranteed, it's fine with me. I think I'm enough of a team player as it is coming here and telling you these things with your friend. I'm willing to pass along, but I ain't getting into some bureaucratic bullshit.
It's not about bureaucracy and bullshit, okay?
To charge it.
It's about a lot more than that. It's about...
What, your god, your love for him upstairs.
All right. I am helping out explicitly because my best friend is standing right there and asked me to. I do not care about you, okay? I don't know you. So for you to step up to me and talk to me like this, and this isn't about me being a prince. This is about me just being someone you don't even know. You need to fucking cool it. Get your friend under control, Elon. I'm gonna go take care of the guards now, like I was going to do. Figure it out yourselves.
Alara has a smile on his face with his hands in his pockets. He's loving this.
Kel walks off and
Okay.
starts yelling at the guards, like...
I wish I hadn't been distracted by Maddie in the middle of that. What did you say to him, Boone?
I told him to take the spear up with the engine, at least for the
Right,
night.
and you said you weren't a team player, right?
Well, he came down and said, "Oh, I have to go talk to answer questions to the Sunweavers." And Boone was like, "Doesn't seem like a problem that we have to deal with. Just do it."
That's like a whole lot of not my
And
problem.
then he said it was like, I don't care. Yeah, he's like, I don't care about the bureaucratic bullshit. That's not my problem. And Kel basically blew up at that.
Understandably so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think that's completely unreasonable from Kel's side of
No.
things.
Boone looks around the party and he says, "Look, all right, I get it. It's his culture, and I'm sure you all hate me
It's
for
not
it.
Boone. It's
It's
not a
your
culture thing.
culture.
It's
You're putting him in a difficult position that you don't have the ability. You shouldn't be able to put him in that
This
position.
is the end of the world we're talking about. The
He
end of
doesn't
time
know that.
itself.
He does.
We're all in a difficult position."
yes, but you don't have to be as abrasive with it. We've talked about the abrasiveness before and how it all ends up getting all of us into a point where she just gets so fucking flustered. She just kind of puts her hands up and just sighs mid sentence.
A courtly disposition is something that you have a lower amount of experience than some of us with. And that is
Sorry,
okay.
you said that almost made me mad. I think you're right.
Boone. All right, I'll say it in more layman, brazen terms. You have no experience with the courtly bureaucracy which exists, that some
We
of us
won't.
have grown up in, and that is completely okay. Right?
He nods again.
We all have different skill sets. And you're not necessarily wrong, because that could be cut around, but we have to go speak to, and she points at Elon, his pops.
I'm gonna go calm Kel down.
You were asking him something that he can't do, in a way. Yes, everything's at stake, but there are procedures, because if you start doing things, you lose the semblance of authority that you have.
And the cohesion. Say what you will about the bureaucracy, at the very least we can log every step of it, so if there is somebody in the net, we know who it is.
Boone shrugs, and he looks around and he says, "Look, you're right. I don't know nothing about this courtly business, and to be honest with you, I couldn't care less, and I'm sure you know that. I'm not trying to be rude or abrasive. That's just how I talk. This is the end of the world, end of time. I figured this bureaucratic crap that was in the way could easily be trampled over because everybody in that damn bureaucracy should know that this is important. Shouldn't be no use
They
for a
don't.
counselor or
The
discussion.
only person who knows is the person who can do the least about it.
And why are we talking to him? No offense, he's a nice guy. But why is he our first go?
Because nobody else would listen to us. He is our way to the person who can do something about it.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go smooth things over first, so we don't lose that way in.
Boone.
Wait, where are we going? I'm unclear on that still.
I want you to think 3 months ago. What were you doing in Canara? Probably just random odd jobs at the time, right? Before Liari picked you up. Now imagine, we in the present day, for some reason, abduct you of 3 months ago and start explaining everything. You, of that time, who has no idea about time travel, is a fantasy. God's stopping time. You can't stop time. That's foolish. You would laugh or maybe stab your way out of that room thinking you would be taken by lunatics. I know I certainly would. 3.5 months ago, I would absolutely stab my way out of a room if I got locked in there with a bunch of people saying, "This is the end of the world." Fuck all that nonsense. This is what we're doing, and we're bypassing all the procedures that exist.
Now, don't get me wrong. I would think y'all be crazy, and I still think we all are. But I think there's one thing that I have from my upbringing that all you don't. And that's the ability to accept the terms as how they are and keep moving in stride. I don't have no bureaucracy, no faith, no religion to hold me down and give me a path. You tell me to go one way and you explain to me why, I'll do it. You pay me enough, I'll do it. You look at me and you tell me with sincerity and honesty this is the right thing to do. Well, maybe I'll just consider it, and maybe I'll move mountains. Because I'm not going to ask some big man upstairs for permission.
It's not about all of that. It's about the fact that we look like absolute raving mad people. And Elon is right on the mark. Kel is the only person who would damn well listen to us.
Not even your father, huh? He looks at you with
almost
sincerity.
put an
Like, not even
end
like that's an insult.
to my
Was that directed at Celine or me?
adventure.
Not even my father.
He could have tried, because I've been witness. I've been with y'all. And even he was skeptical. He who saw... I don't know what he saw. But something similar to what we have to deal with. Hope, maybe, in a way. And he was skeptical.
I just don't know why this is such a problem. We have proof. We have memories we can share. We have evidence. We have abilities to time travel to teleport people around.
Because look at who it's coming from.
It's
A bunch
Boone.
of...
everyone is no
Ethan,
one when it comes to
Ethan,
something like this. You
you
shouldn't have
say-
to rely on your history to tell somebody the truth with honest evidence.
Boone.
You say we have evidence, but most of these people won't even give us the time of day to present the evidence.
Then maybe we're barking up the wrong tree.
And
It's not that simple.
We have to
sometimes,
bark
Boone,
up
it doesn't
it.
matter which tree you bark up. The squirrel's not gonna come down unless it wants to. Sometimes you gotta play the squirrel's game in order to get it to do what you want. And it's bullshit, and I love the way that you handle things because you get us paid, you get us things exactly how they want. You know how to lay down the law of the land. You know how things should be done. But some people, and I mean no offense to any of you royals out there, don't understand what it's like to live in the real world.
Mhm.
And so when you step out into their little fantasy world, you have to play their game.
Maybe I should just sit in the back then.
Absolutely not. It doesn't suit you.
Second that.
Well, fine. Well,
Would it
look,
would it help if instead of my usual connection with Elon, I make a connection with you? And if you have something that you're not sure might rub somebody the wrong way, or it's something you want to just blurt, maybe we hash it over really quick mentally before you say it.
Boone tilts his head back and forth.
Boone with Cosby's tact is scary.
That
That's
is
horrifying.
That's
back and
that's
forth.
scary.
And he says, I guess they could be useful. Last thing I want is to dig us some more holes or insult some rich pretty boy's personality.
He's going to say, be careful what you say when we see my father.
And he looks at you and he says, I'm honestly pretty terrified. Not for your father's sake and not for your sake. For the thing I'm gonna say to him when he starts insulting your ability as a Sunweaver born boy, whatever the fuck he's gonna say. So he turns to
He will.
Cosby and says, maybe you should try to keep me a bit in check, huh?
I can
Damn
do
it.
that if that's what you want.
I think it's what everyone fucking needs. And then he looks at the rest of the party and then stops at Celine and says, see, she presented good evidence and proper reasoning, and I agreed.
Oh my god.
Wow,
He
that is so funny.
Far and away, one of the most
Alright.
infuriating people I've ever gotten the pleasure of working with.
Oh, ain't that
Had
sweet.
that.
Gods above, I wouldn't have it any other way.
But stop yanking my chain. And she slugs you on the shoulder. she,
Well, at least
she reaches over Jules and just pops you on the shoulder.
All right, so, that's where that Kinta damn guy sent me. You know, he did
Right.
he almost killed me and then just banished me in the same swing.
Cosby will start maintaining that connection, so in case of, oh shit, Boone's about to do something stupid, break glass.
But
Break
as you make the
glass in case
connection,
Boone.
Boone then looks at you and says, now I'm letting you do this because I trust you. But listen, this isn't your permission to cast a spell on me to stop me from talking. If we disagree, then you let me have my own free will.
She nods. If we disagree, and it's an adamant disagreement, I'll drop the connection. You do what you do.
All right, good. And if I'm about to say something stupid and you hear it boil up inside me, well, you yell at me in my head or something. Hopefully I'll listen. Maybe. Alara, go talk to your friend
You meant to say Elon.
and tell him I'm sorry.
Yeah, you mean Elon?
Did I say Alara?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
said.
you said Laura.
Hey, Elon, go talk to your friend and tell him I'm sorry.
Before we do that,
Around
let's make a decision. Where are we going next?
I think me and Jules would want to go to the Krieg Manor as soon as possible. Do you want to see your father?
No, but I have to.
Right. And what was the third option?
Go to her jewelry store.
No, it was. That's actually option 4.
That's 4.
That's last on the list.
Option
was
3
option
was
three?
option 3 was go to my uncle.
Who's your uncle?
Your uncle?
He points at Kel.
The king.
Right.
Wait, the
That's
king?
I forgot about that. Okay. All right.
No.
So Warren.
Warren Silversun.
You're really gonna have to work hard, Cosby, if I'm gonna go meet the king.
Honestly, it'll probably be easier than meeting my father for you. Honestly, he's got a much smaller stick up his ass.
No,
Well.
You know,
Dr. Krieg.
could do both. It wouldn't hurt to compare.
Oh, God.
She almost cracked like a
Right.
smile.
No, that would feel like a fucking interrogation, and I don't think I could handle one of those.
Yes,
I don't
Jules.
think any of us could.
Oh.
From
On the way over, you think we could? Do you think it'd be wise for me and Dr. Krieg just stop by and talk to whatever that fucking dwarf's name is about the Krieg drive? Yes, that's a weird name. It's hard for me to remember.
If we're
Talk to
going
him
to
about
we
the
should do it while
Krieg
we're
drive.
here. We should do it while we're here. He's probably the one hammering away at that damn Danville in there.
Fair enough. You know the lay of the land way better than I do.
By the way, Doctor, I don't know really much about your house other than you're all a bunch of smart pricks. Do you
Laura
think
chuckles.
the custodian, king, whatever of your house would be willing to help?
Well, what didn't you tell me? God, before we went through the scar, even, Elon, that it was a museum or something.
That was
What
a
happened
joke.
to it? Right. What? So it's just empty. No one's taking
What?
care of it presently.
I think there's a groundskeeper too who take care of it. Dear DM,
DDM.
What is
Yeah, it's
the
probably a
state
groundskeeper
of, like,
too.
the Krieg actual family, a royalty, I guess? Like,
So the
is there a
high, so
custodian?
Alaro's line are the ones that like handle the Krieg Manor, but they probably don't do the whole custodian thing because that wasn't their part of the family that
Damn.
did it. It's
Yeah,
probably
yeah, it was
long
dark
lost
elf,
by now.
right?
There's probably books in the manor on it and like documents, but
So there's no more Dark Elf line left.
That we know of. Yeah.
that's
that we
known
know
of.
That's known. Okay.
So that means that the royal
Oh,
family's
The
dead.
High Elves live there now. So Alaro's family lives in the manor, straight
Okay.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And again, there's like the Krieg is just a family now. They're not like a clan.
Kinda.
Anymore.
They're just
Damn.
just
just a
they're
well-known
a
family.
house, but kind of a name only.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ouch.
they're famous for their
Ouch.
history, but not for their current modern
Yeah.
day.
No,
Which
not for the
explains
present.
why it was completely okay for Alaro to basically just kind of disappear and go do his own thing, you know?
Mm.
Because
He had no family responsibility.
All right.
All right.
So you were gonna go to Kel, right?
Yes. So Elon feeling a little sad and lonely because he doesn't have Cosby in his head anymore.
Oh.
He's gonna go
Aw.
talk to Kel.
Haha, no more RP for you.
Aw.
Father, help!
Honey, I'm
You
sad.
see, most of his guards have dispersed to different areas to go handle everything that he wanted to handle, or that you told him to handle, basically. And he sees you roll up, and he just kind of
You see his shoulders are like all high up. He's very tense, but as soon as you get closer, he kind of drops them and sighs and just says, "Thank the gods it's you and not that other one."
He's a lot. I'm still getting used to him
He's a
myself.
bit of a
even-
fucking prick, isn't he?
A bit. I've lost my temper. I've hit him. I've hit him a few times.
I was this close to drawing my sword, and I am not one that's quick to anger. You know that.
It wouldn't. Well, it would go well for you considering where you are. Anywhere else, it might not. And honestly, we would have stepped in to stop you. Although no one would have probably laid a finger on you.
What if they had? There would be a whole nother issue.
Yes, that's what I told them. Look, I'm sorry about him, though. Sincerely, he's, like I said, he's a lot. But he's not from here. He's out of his element. He's to his credit, he's trying his best.
I get it, and I'm sorry for blowing up. I have a low tolerance for people who have a low tolerance, if that makes sense.
Do not tolerate the intolerant.
Do not tolerate the intolerant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then you best stay away from him for a while. Maybe he warms up to you. He warms up to you.
Well, I'm sure he has to, or else you wouldn't be with him still.
No, he'd
Yeah.
probably be dead by now.
You're probably right. Okay, fine. You've made me feel better. Is that what you wanted to do?
Yes, and tell you where we're going. We're gonna go see my father first.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Are you... are
Trust
you-
me, if that's your reaction, you don't want to know how I feel on it.
I think I can guess at it. Are you going to
Wait,
be
we didn't
okay?
We didn't tell him. Okay, never mind.
You didn't tell him what? Go. Say it.
About the
About the
echoes.
frog
About
thing.
the echoes.
No. Correct.
Nope.
You did not. He doesn't know about him.
Okay.
He's saying that without even knowing all that.
I'll be fine. It'll be a lot, and I don't know where I'll stand when we leave. But
Elon, he's pissed. Like, really pissed.
what, that I left?
Among other things, yes.
About what else?
Nothing that matters. It's just... It was not the right time for you to leave, in his opinion.
His opinion, I would have been stuck here all my life because I'm not ready.
Yeah, well... That's the way of things when you're born into these types of families, Elon. You know that.
It's different. It was different with him, Cal. Your father would have let me go.
He would have. You're right. But... I don't know. Your father is a good man. He's the reason we're all here today, able to walk around in the sun. I don't want to glorify him because I know people have done that all your life. But just don't go in with the attitude that you're going to tell him how it is. Listen to him, hear him, and hopefully he'll hear you.
I wasn't planning on it, but I don't know, maybe I could have. I won't. I'll listen to him. You have my word.
Thank you. I'll finish taking care of all this with my guards. If you want to talk to Yumatun before you go, he's in the forge right there right now.
I know Jules did, so we'll have him.
Yeah, that
Well,
is he a what? I don't. What is he?
Well, that's offensive.
Well, okay, you know what I meant. Don't do that.
Casual racism among friends.
He is a friend and an excellent chef, but he's also a good craftsman. He's an artificer.
Oh, well, this is right in his alley then. Iron Ridge.
Yes. Zach.
I just love that he's inspired some slight. What race are you? It's so great.
Oh my
It
god,
was-
he's got
it
the thing
was
that I do where it's, I
multi-edged.
find it really funny when people are racist, the fantasy fit racist. I
But
think it's
they-
awesome.
But they don't know how to be racist towards me because they don't know what I am.
Trust me, they'll find a way.
Yeah.
After the first session, we came up with a list of slurs. All right, we don't need help. We'll find a way.
Well, then yes, definitely have him talk to Yumatan, because you know as well as I do that that man will inspire something in him.
Something. Fear, most likely, knowing Jules.
Yes, probably fear. He will probably be terrified. His wife isn't around today, at least.
I can't decide if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Wait,
I'll
is
go
this
let
the
you
you
It's
want to
good.
fuck
It's a
my
good
wife
thing.
This
guy?
is the you want to fuck my
Zach
wife.
having the
This is-
realization. Zach
Zach,
having the fucking
this is him.
realization.
This is him.
Oh
The
my
man's myth.
god, this is gonna be awesome.
Is my father's at the city, I assume.
No, actually. He, well. He thought that he should visit the Sentinels.
Why's that?
There's been a lot of ship traffic in between, in between the canal. Ships that we don't recognize, and he wanted to check it out.
Interesting. It's worth a look. I guess we'll head that way, but let you sort your affairs, and I'll let Jules talk to
Yes, he's just.
you. What's up?
I believe he's in one of the lighthouses over there. I believe that Harper was heading there. So.
Maybe we should ride with her, so that we don't startle people with a dragon.
Yeah, I wouldn't show up in a dragon. I agree with you there.
Although last time we left him somewhere, he did kind of. We'll figure it out. Thank you.
Okay. Just best of luck,
I've said it a
brother.
lot today. It's a long story.
Yeah, I know. At some point, we will sit down, get drunk off our asses, and talk about all of it.
Without Boone.
Without the stinky man.
The stinky man. Did he just call Boone the stinky man?
Yeah, the stinky man.
Called me the stinky. I'll have you know I bathe twice
He
a
called you
week.
the stinky man.
So weak.
Stinky man.
All right.
Well, you smell like flowers, you prick.
You smell like your hand. You are soft hands, brother.
Yeah, it's soft hands, boy.
Ellen's gonna clap him on the shoulder and then head back to everyone else and tell Jules to. Jules, if you wanted to meet with Yuma-san, like I said, he's in there. He's in the tent. Or that, not the tent.
Yuma-san.
This right here. It's a forge.
Hold on, zooming out. There we go. Yumatun's the guy hammering away. He's the engineer, the artificer.
He's the head of House Gabricon, and I mean, yeah, probably an artificer if I had to assign a class to him.
Wait, you're talking, and he's gonna point over to the statue.
That one.
Yes.
That one. Okay, don't. Important note. Don't mention his wife. He's looking at you like dead serious. Don't
It's so
mention
fucking funny.
his wife.
Did she die recently?
What are you doing right now?
I'm not mentioning it to
You're
him. I'm
You're
just
talking about his wife. Don't talk about his wife.
okay. She died recently. Of course.
To you, she's dead. She doesn't exist. He doesn't have a wife.
That poor
Dude,
man.
look at the camera, it's crazy.
I'm so happy that the one-off comedic line I used has inspired this. It's the funniest thing I've ever done in D&D.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Is Jules still hammered by this point?
he's at least drunk. I don't know if it's hammered anymore.
I would say tipsy.
Okay.
Yeah. He's used to alcohol, so he probably would have,
He's gotten himself under control,
Mhm.
but like still a little
out there. All right.
a little bit. And so I already know exactly how he's gonna misunderstand
Oh shit.
the instructions that were just given to him.
awesome.
Oh, no.
Awesome. Oh, this is gonna be
Oh,
great. This is gonna be
no.
fucking great.
Now go on. He's probably waiting for you.
Okay. That's right. I need to move my token.
Hey Nova, I'm gonna go buy
You're gonna buy
Yeah.
what?
You're
You're
like,
gonna
what?
buy what?
What?
Look,
Hey,
that moment
fair
already
enough, I
passed.
guess.
Incense.
Okay.
Incense check?
Incense.
There's a bunch of like market stalls that you can buy from.
I've been watching too much fucking Game of Thrones. That's what I'm
Have
going
you ever
to
watched
Clearly.
Game of Thrones? You sent
I
a message
have.
to tell me about it. You never.
Why is
I have.
everyone getting back into Game of Thrones? What is going on?
Dude,
I've been.
my
I've finished
mom
it.
has been watching Game of Thrones
Stannis?
too.
I
My
finished
friend
the first
Dylan
season after
has as
watching.
well.
Stannis just failed to take King's Landing.
Oh, I rewatched that episode the other night, and that's what got me into rewatching Game of Thrones. I was like, I want to watch Battle of the Blackwater, and I went and watched it. I'm
Nice.
like, fuck, now I gotta rewatch Game of
Okay,
Thrones.
let's
Tyrion-
focus.
Tyrion got his
Focus.
fade
Focus.
man.
Focus. We're getting too off kilter here.
Locking in.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm locking in.
Okay, so you guys going into the Cal factory?
Ilaro was
Forge.
wondering, but I guess he heads back to the group now.
Okay.
I was just gonna let him go on his own, but I'll go in with him, I guess.
Okay, who is
Actually,
going in?
No, I won't. No, I won't.
You won't? Okay.
I'm gonna hang out with Kel.
I mean, the general
I wanna
plan,
go
from what I
watch him go
understood, was
in.
for Jules to go on his own.
I'm not gonna let Jules go alone. And besides, I think I need to duck out of here. Who's gonna
Okay,
follow?
so Alon's not going in. Who else is not going in?
I'll stay outside because my mental connection can go fucking
I-
forever.
You know, I have a good respect for the artificers. I'll hang out with you though.
You're staying outside too.
Okay.
Nice.
If you want to meet too much, he's a great guy. He's just
Alaro, are
an
you
awesome
going?
guy.
Are you going in?
You
Wait,
know-
what are they doing? What's the goal of this?
They're just going to
So-
talk to Yumaton Gavrikon. That's it. It's not
Just
really
wanna
anything
talk
more
to the
it.
fucking dwarf. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
He's
just
the
stay-
head
he'll
forge
just stay
master,
outside.
right?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
a
I
craftsman.
was just gonna
He's a
stay
working
outside.
man.
King of Iron Ridge doesn't treat himself like it.
Every day's a party.
Yep. So okay, so Alaro, are you going in or not? It's okay. No. All right.
Okay,
That's
just
fine.
the old me and Boone.
That's fine. That's
Okay.
completely fine.
The old Boone and Chain.
Boone and Jay.
Boone and Shane, get the fuck out of
Okay.
here.
All right.
I love how
Stab him.
derogatory
Stab
you guys
him.
are towards Jules sometimes. You just called him a fucking chain.
I did.
That's
All right.
great.
You guys go into the forge where it's a loud clink, 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 and you see this very old dwarf clanging away at what looks like a giant piece of machinery on like an iron, and he's just blink, clink, clink, and he looks up and he says, "Hold on, wait, I gotta finish this before this thing wakes up."
What
And
is-
you
what
see,
do we
there's
see
a
behind
giant like dragon statue here. There's like a giant dragon statue behind him. And you see it's like kind of slowly moving as if it's about to like wake up and like bite his head off.
This is a cool map.
Yeah.
The fuck?
And he's just clanging away. He's like, just wait. I gotta finish it first. If you want to help me, feel free. Or kill it. I don't care. He's just clanging away.
I think that's all you, bud.
How do I help? I'm an artificer. Let me know what I need to do.
Oh, get over here now! Quick, go! Fast, faster!
Dash action.
What do
Let
you
me-
want me to do?
Let me put the facial reference of Yuton real quick. I need to pull it.
He's
from
been
the-
updated. I love the update, by the way.
Yeah, it's a perfect image for him.
Yes, it is.
I have to find this. Where is this picture? Unless I don't have it. I don't. Wait, it's got to be somewhere. Hold on, sorry. You can see it close enough. Whatever. I'll find it later and put it in handouts. But anyway, you walk up and he says, "Do you know mending?"
Let me check my character sheet. I don't think I do.
Yes, you know, man.
It's a cantrip.
I thought you did it before.
No, I don't. That was all toasty. I don't know mending.
Oh wow.
All right.
No.
I know how to mend.
You're
You're
not
not
there.
with us though.
You're right, I'm not.
Damn,
Yep.
an artificer
Um,
without ending. That's rough.
Okay. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. All right.
Grab those tools.
Yeah, that's it's literally. You see those tools on the table to the right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, go grab them. Also, don't worry about if the table wakes up.
Wait.
No.
Okay. What do you want me to? What am I working on?
Just grab all the fucking tools.
Okay. What do you want me to bring them?
Over here. Are you daft?
You're not very direct with me, sir.
Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up!
Thank you.
All right, now throw them on the anvil.
I
Throw the
them
tools
the
on.
Anvil, I guess.
Yeah, okay, you throw the tools on the anvil. You see his hammer doubles in size and grows, it starts glowing orange, and he, like, grabs it with two hands and smacks it down, and you watch as, like, the tools are literally melted and fused with this piece of machinery all at the same time. Boom, boom, boom. And then, while it's still glowing hot, he throws the hammer behind him into the pool of little, like, molten metal.
And Jules is like watching it go, like.
Yeah. All right. You see this beautiful piece of machinery? And he like,
yes.
Yeah, you like look down at the piece of machinery on the anvil, and it's like this. It looks like a giant gun, basically, like a giant cannon, like made of like different pieces of metal all fused together. And he says, "All right, I need you to point at that fucker behind me and shoot it."
Okay.
He might need help lifting it. Hey, dude, get over here, help him.
Sure, all right. He puts the cigarette in his mouth and he kind of walks on over. He walks next to Jules and he says,
"Oh shit, the tables are waking up, hurry!"
What?
You see the tables? The tables on either side start like moving and like as if they.
Boone looks at Jules and he says, "So we just go ahead, show me how to do
Hurry
it."
up. Shoot it!
I'm on the
Ow!
same bloody page as you. Just hold this.
Yeah. Boone grabs the front, you grab the back.
Yeah,
and he
you see
kinda
there's
lifts
like
it up
a
on his shoulder.
normal sized trigger on this giant fucking cannon.
Yeah, Boone like crouches down and puts it on his shoulder and he says, "All right, if I go deaf, it's your fault." And he looks at Apricot.
Go!
I pull the trigger.
Yeah, he like ducks and puts his hands over his head as like this giant fucking molten cannonball flies through the air and just like hits the statue in like the middle of the head, and you watch the statue like stops for a minute and then goes back into the resting position it was in before, and you watch as the tables like start like clanging around until they stop moving completely.
We just David and
tables are
Goliath
coming
the
to
fucking
life.
statue. What?
All right. Awesome. That was fun. Thanks for helping.
Do you do that often?
Yeah, well, no.
What?
What?
Okay, did he throw the hammer into the lava?
Yeah, it's like molten metal, a pool of molten metal. Yeah.
What? Why'd you toss the hammer? That was a beautiful piece.
I can make a new one.
Can you teach me how?
Make a hammer?
Hold on, one moment. One moment.
Okay.
And Jules is gonna give. I'm gonna actually use one of my snack tokens to give you your hearing back, so you can hear what the fuck's going on.
What?
You watch as Yumatun kind of like strikes up a pose by leaning on the anvil. It's still hot though, by the way, so you watch as it's like slowly searing his flesh on his arm, and he just doesn't care.
What the fuck?
Boone would
No,
start to eat this snack as he watches this man burn. Is he kind of like, what?
No, I want to.
Yeah.
That hammer seemed very unique. It
Eh.
bloody grew.
I'll make a new one. It's fine. It's just a hammer.
How do you make
Hey,
your hammer
you
do
can't
that?
get attached to tools.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I've got a lot to learn, I guess.
Mm.
No.
So
You
forearm
might wanna-
flex is just, shit. He like shakes out his arm for some reason, and you just see that it's like black. And he's like, ugh. Worry about that later.
Breaks off a piece of the snack and hands it over to Yumatun.
Hey, thanks.
And
Shoves it in his mouth immediately.
He yells.
He shoves it in his mouth.
It was a D8.
Okay.
Was it plus my intelligence modifier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus
Plus
proficiency.
this
intelligence,
plus
plus your
5.
proficiency.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Hold on. What's my proficiency?
+3.
So okay.
So plus intelligence, plus proficiency.
So
Wow,
9 in
Sam.
total.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, his arm heals. He's like,
How much?
hey,
9
You got
in
healing
total.
snacks? How you do that?
Tell me how you make your hammer, and I'll share my secrets.
Are you asking for a forge off?
Oh,
I'm. Now, I'll be honest. I don't know what exactly I'm signing up for that. You mind explaining to me what that is before I tell you yes or no?
We do a forge off. We both do the things we're good at. We pay real close attention so we can try our best to learn. And then we swap places and we do the other person's thing. Winner fucks my wife.
What?
Damn it.
I'm sorry. I think that gun might have went off in my ear. What did you say about her?
Fucks my wife.
What?
What did you say?
Winner,
Winner.
the winner of the competition, has consensual sex with the love of my life.
Boone.
Oh, I get it, Boone. He's saying that he's so confident in his abilities that I'm not gonna win. Got it.
Nope.
Boone looks over
not
at
what I'm
Jules
saying.
and he says, Boone looks over and says, but what if you do win?
I fuck my wife.
Can I? What? And if I win, can I?
You fuck my wife.
Can I elect somebody to fuck in my stead?
No!
I'm-
No!
Oh
It's
my
like,
This is
God.
honor! This is based on honor!
Well, I'm on my honor, Mr. Gabricon. I have, and he's gonna start blushing and like really hope that Boone still has lost his hearing at this point. I lack the experience to take such an honor on, so I'll have to pass.
Nice. That's a forfeit. I get to fuck my wife.
Nobody was stopping you, brother.
All right. Good meeting you.
Jules, what the hell, man? Women fall out of the sky into your hand, and you deny it, and I can't seem to get a bro to save my life. What the hells do you do that I don't?
That is one of the. Nobody was stopping you.
You would have had no shame from the rest of the party, and you could have sworn into silence.
The best NPC I've ever made, hands down. That's all I'm saying.
Winner
Amazing.
Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema.
Pure cinema.
Island Sunweaver, you want to fuck my wife?
He's signaling for a Sunweaver to come fuck his wife.
Orman,
Eh.
Kubakensa, the fucking Baron, the...
This guy's the head of the house, by the way.
Remember
This guy
King?
is the head of Iron
No,
Man.
no. Yumaton Gabricon.
I'm so
gotta
glad he
ask-
clarified. He's like consensual sex with the love of my life.
Who's
love
sending
how-
any of this conversation through the
Oh,
connection?
all of it. All
All of it.
So what happened is, as soon as he bent over to light his cigarette on the molten lava, he wanted you to see that. He's like, "This is cool," and he starts chuckling to himself like, "I'm a badass." And then he watches this whole thing happen and sends it to you.
Oh
He just
my
never
God.
turns off the connection.
Wow.
I just love the fact that this dude loves his job so much that he wants to share it with people. But he
Yeah.
also loves fucking his wife so much that he wants to share it with people.
Exactly! Exactly! You're the 1st
I'm-
person to ever get that right.
I
love-
don't
I
know
love
if
the
that's
difference.
correct.
I love the difference between Alon connected to Cosby and Boone connected to Cosby.
Boone's
Alon's
like,
like,
hey, look at this cool
emotion.
shit.
trust, memories. Boone. Hey, look at this cool. Oh, that guy wants us to fuck his wife.
Hey, look at my cigarette. I'm cool as fuck. Hey, what's going on over there?
Is it the 22 Jump Street scene where they're both on like acid?
Yeah.
Who's the jock? Like, this is great. We're fucking party rock.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Holy fuck. Okay. Anyway,
Um,
I'm Humanton Gabricon. You know that. What's up?
Thank you. And I appreciate the offer to the forage off. I'll have to think about it for the next time.
It almost became a fuck off.
Oh, shush you.
You don't name things after their prizes.
That's a good point.
That's a
Is
very
really
good
that much
point.
of a prize? Get like a drone or something of her.
Dude, that's this
really
man's love
old.
of his life.
She's really
What?
old, almost as old as me.
Well, you're like, wait, does she have a beard?
Yep.
Okay.
Now,
And he
let's
says, "All right, you two were saying."
not to dismiss the love of your life, sir. I've actually got a question for you. My name is Jules Ramir. I am an artificer. I'm still got a lot of learning to do, obviously. Gesturing to the impressive workshop that he's got going on.
Mhm.
I have no bloody clue what it is that I just helped you with. I'd love to try to figure out how that thing works, looking at the cannon. But the real reason I'm here is, we have. I came here with Alon. Was it Alon Sunweaver? Is that what most people know him as? Or
Yeah.
Okay. I came here with Alon Sunweaver. He's a good friend of mine. We have.
Hey, how's he doing?
A
little tyke.
He's got a lot going on. But he's doing swell. He's doing swell.
Oh, I hope he's
off-
good. He's always such a sunny little guy.
We're yeah, that's my Alon. We're off to we're off to go see his father shortly. But anyways, we have reason to believe.
I love his dad. Best guy I've ever met.
I've actually never had the pleasure of meeting him.
He's
I'm looking
great.
forward to it.
So nice. So easy to talk to. He saved my life. He saved my life. Fun fact.
Now, why do I think that you offered your wife as a reward for that?
Why wouldn't I?
Fair enough. I don't have one myself, so I can't understand, but that makes sense. Now, we have reason to believe that somebody's going to try to steal the blueprints to the Krieg Drive, or possibly the ship of Victalion itself. And I wanted your blessing,
The
your
Spear of
permission
Victalion?
to... yes, that. Apologies. I'm from
That's
Don't
okay.
really get to Vicarium often.
It's okay.
But I wanted your blessing to either drop a blueprint of the Krieg Drive, so to help you replicate it should the situation arise, or work out some way to help prevent the ship of the Spear of Victalion from being stolen.
No, we don't blueprint the Krieg Drive. We don't do that.
He's gonna tighten his backpack. He has a blueprint just for other people's information. Of course. Do you have any contingencies in place in case the original gets taken?
Yeah, we have a remote bomb in it.
Well, that'll
What?
do. What are you gonna do to get one?
Huh?
Well, what do you plan on doing to replace it? Should that
We won't. It'll just be
button
gone
need to be
forever.
pressed?
It'll be exploded.
Are there any remaining blueprints in existence to make another?
Not that I know of. I mean, we have the one in the Spear of Victalion.
Have you thought of removing that to make a new one later?
Nope.
Here's an idea. Why don't we remove the blueprint from the Spear of Victalion to make another Krieg Drive later?
Who are you?
A friend of Alon Sunweaver, Jules Ramir. I'm a chef from over in Renulia, a town just a wee bit north of Alport.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
I'm just trying to look out for my friends.
Oh boy.
Sorry. I'll go, and then you go.
Of course.
All right. Okay. So, you're Jules Ramir, friend of Alon. Great. Wonderful. You want to change the way we completely do things? Why?
Oh, I'm unaware of how you currently do things. I just wanted to share my insight. No, whether or not you take the insight is up to you.
I listen to all insight. I'm a man of all ears and mouths.
Not just insight, Jules. Tell them why we care.
Out of character, I forget why we care other than...
Because they're going to steal it!
They're gonna steal the blueprint. I told them we had reason to believe that they'd steal the blueprint.
Yeah. All right, here's the thing. If the Krieg Drive explodes, we'll make a new one in a few hundred years when some other smart guy figures it out.
Would it not be beneficial to the Vicarian army to still have a Krieg Drive and still have access
Why
to
do
that
we need
technology?
it? Why do we need it?
Preventative measure.
For what?
I'm no tactician, Boone.
You want to know the last time somebody launched an assault against Vicaria? They came from within and used our airships against us. Yeah, let's give them more of them.
To be
And
honest
does
with
like
you,
an
Bijan,
exaggerated thumbs up at you.
if you really wanted something that makes something float, just go to Edison. There's a whole city that hasn't came down from the sky in hundreds of years.
Edison, Schmedicine. Fucking lazy ass version of the Krieg Drive. It's dog shit.
Even shrugs. At least they got enough to hold up a big city.
Yeah, well, that thing's crumbling apart slowly. You ask anyone, the surface area of the entire floating island has decreased by 10 square miles in the last 100 years. Nobody'll tell you that.
I don't believe that.
Okay, I don't care. It's true.
I
Fuck,
like
this guy's based.
My fucking
I tell
favorite
you what.
NPC.
Umatone.
It's me.
So what do? Just like repair the ship?
I do fucking everything.
Sounds like you're pretty important around here, huh?
I'm the most important man in all Iron Ridge.
Hell, don't they have a statue down there for you?
Yeah, I commissioned it myself. What do you think?
It,
Really catches the
Look,
chops.
Boone crosses his arms and he says, "You look taller in person."
That's not possible. The statue's like twice as tall as me.
Yeah, but it's perspective, you know?
Do you know how perspective works?
Well, I don't think perspective works. It just
I'm
kinda
short.
is.
I'm a dwarf.
And he looks down at him. I'm well aware. Look, all right, we're getting off on the wrong foot here. Jules here.
I'm not
Hell's
getting
what
off
they
at
say.
all.
What?
He's saving that for when he sees his wife, of course.
Or when you see his wife.
Exactly.
Which will not be happening.
Unless you
No
beat me in a
offense.
forge off.
Which will I'm not up to a
Why
forge
the
off.
hell did they send the two most incompetent conversationalists in here?
Hey, Gabracon's great at talking. What are you talking about?
I'm the best talker, I'm the best walker, and I'm the best fucker.
I'm talking about. Wait, what? I'm talking about you and me, Jules. All right, Gabricon.
Yeah.
You don't want to make any more Krieg drives. Because you're worried
It's not
people
that I
might
don't
take
want to. We just shouldn't, because then we're gonna fucking feed the instruments of our own demises once again.
it. And you even make a Krieg drive.
Can I?
Yeah, can you?
Probably. With enough time and gusto.
Now, who's to say that by a lack of Krieg drives, it wouldn't that make you more easy and more susceptible to an invasion or losing a war somewhere else? It's much
No!
harder to get
No!
get troops somewhere when you have to go over land and sea when that can do both.
Why are we gonna go somewhere else?
You're a war.
I should
Joe-
point out that they've
You will
already
be
built
soon.
another airship at this point. No,
They have. They have.
A la Descent.
They have. They have.
A very big one.
They have. And Yumatan knows this.
All right, Jules.
Is-
What the hell are we doing here, anyways?
Can I roll investigation to see if I can tell that something big has been made in this forge recently?
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I will allow that. Yes.
Recently, as in 10 years ago, for this.
I know.
But I
mean,
still
for
feel like
a
a big
fucking
project
capital
like
ship,
that.
Yeah, that's 10
Yeah.
years ago is not that long for a capital.
You still have to you have to make a lot of like if you're not equipped to make something that big, you're gonna have to make changes to the forge that may not be completely like I guess up to code. I don't feel like everything would be perfectly in place.
And it would also look a lot newer compared to the previous editions already made.
The 21. I would say that the statue that animated a minute ago looks brand new. Completely unscuffed, completely fresh metal. I can tell you that much.
Okay.
And there's a big piece of space where things could be there.
What things? What? Is this a space that I can visibly see?
I mean, yeah, you can see that, like, it is, like, it seems like a complete waste of space to have this giant fucking, like, dragon figurehead here. Especially if it animates for some reason. Yeah. Listen, boys, at the end of the day, we got our way of doing things. We got some people who know how to build a Krieg drive. Don't spread that around. But we got our way of doing things. We got our amount of, well, I don't want to blow up our spot or nothing, but, listen, we got what we got. We're commissioned to build things by the Sunweavers and by the Silver Suns. Sometimes, maybe that'll be an airship, which, what do we need for that? I don't need to say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Now, who would commission something like that, pointing to the giant weird beast that we just hit with a giant sludge ball of metal?
He, like, turns. Yeah, that's me.
Why?
Thought it looked nice.
Did you animate it, or was it animated before and you just cast it in metal?
I didn't animate it. I don't know who did.
It seems a little inconvenient to keep around.
No.
Insight check.
Okay, roll insight.
No. As he just
No.
asked us for a fuckload of help to blow this thing up.
Mm-hmm. For the 19. The 19. He's fucking talking out his ass, bro. He knows exactly why that's there. He knows exactly why it's animating.
All right. Could I maybe investigate based off the shape and size of the forge to see if they're building a keel of a boat?
You don't need to roll anything since you just straight up guessed that.
Nice.
But okay, I will
What's a
say it doesn't.
keel?
Keel
It's
is
like the front of a boat.
Cool.
Yeah.
I thought that was the bow.
Are you saying anything about that to him?
Keel is the hull of the boat.
Yeah.
Like it's what makes the boat float.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The bow is a part of the keel.
Yes. Are you
Thank
saying
uneducated
anything
person
about it?
here.
Boom across his arms, and he would, as this like back and forth. No, you don't. Yes, I do. I like it. No, I don't. Type of conversations going back and forth. He was gonna say, "You Matone, you're making a big ass boat, and you're honestly putting a Krieg drive in it. Otherwise, you never expand to this damn place. So what the hell's you lying to us for?"
You look stupid, but you're not.
Why does everyone say that? What is wrong with my face?
It's true, Boone. I'm sorry. You don't.
That's not
You're
what
much
looks
wiser than
Why
you
do I
look.
look stupid?
You're
Besides the point.
just much wiser than you look.
Well, okay. Listen, I don't know you. I said that already. Yeah, we're building an airship, okay? And yeah, we're building it in here, kind of. Part of it. But that's part of the boat.
Well, Gabricone, I got a question.
Yeah.
Now, be honest with me here, because it's important.
Yeah.
Not just for you, but for a lot of folks.
Yeah.
What would somebody want with the original Krieg drive versus a copy or a remake?
Fuck if I know. I'm assuming probably, huh?
What's different about it?
Well, there's imperfections in every copy you make of something, right? If you have the original, you got the blueprint.
You saying the first one can be replicated?
Yeah, that's how we do it.
Is the first one better than all the others?
Yeah.
Dude crosses his arms and he looks over at Jules. Do you think they could be using it to power or something?
This is from Dead Cells.
Yeah.
I mean, Krieg drives can power lots of shit.
Yeah, but a reproduction Krieg drive
It can still power a lot of shit. Just as much,
Exactly.
even.
Would you be more willing to tell Elon himself?
Yeah. I mean, I just basically told you. I don't.
Send Elon in. Nah, I wouldn't do that. Not yet.
Okay,
If he
okay.
if he told us everything already.
No, I'm sure you're guarding this secret as well as you can, but Given the information that we have, it would probably be best if you guarded it a little tighter.
Okay.
Hey, speaking
Again,
of which,
just
where
my
you
2
taking this
cents.
big ass ship?
Eh?
It's bigger than any other airship you need to travel across most of the Canaran area. And that's the biggest continent I know.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to the far west.
Yeah.
So what you doing with the airship?
It's none of your business.
Yeah, but... And he, like, leans in with a smile. But you're an engineer, an artificer. You want to tell because you like it.
Charisma check, I think. That'd be like...
I would say
persuasion or
roll
something. That'd be
persuasion
so
for sure.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Can I assist him with it? Like a, come on.
You start doing a Fortnite
You'll have to
dance?
find a way in character to assist him.
I'm casting a spell, bro.
Don't worry about it, son.
Okay.
26. Okay.
He was just like,
With a 26, he
tell
narrows
him.
his eyes and he's like, I don't actually know. It was commissioned. I don't know.
Oh, you're so much fun.
Yeah.
smiles.
Yeah.
And he goes, I know how that feels, honestly. So, with your expertise, though, you gotta have theories, you know? You gotta think that damn boat going somewhere with the type of specs and standards
Man.
you're building it to.
I don't care. I do my job. I love it. I love my job. I do it for my people because I love my people. I don't care why.
He's in it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
Now, which one of your lovely peoples asks for such a beautiful ship?
That's private.
Fair enough. Customer client confidentiality or
Well, I mean,
whatever.
there's only like the 4-5 people that can actually commission me, so.
Wow, so exclusive.
Sunweavers,
Well,
Silver
this
Suns,
specifically.
the Kriegs, and
No,
Ellis.
not even close.
The
Necron.
Ugh, no. I mean, hey, I guess if you count Schemaroo, I guess he can, but
Who?
It's Samaru.
fuck you.
You've been saying Schemer this whole time. It's Samaru. It was Samaru
Fuck
the
you.
whole time.
Fuck
Fuck
you.
you.
I
Fuck
don't
you.
care
My
what
world, my
the
god.
hell.
Just kidding.
Excuse
All right, Gabricon.
No,
Whatever.
are you? Is your is a commission of this size selected only to people of, let's say, Eridus's status?
Yeah.
Interesting. It must be very fun to be this exclusive. Very special.
Yeah, it's where they call me the best.
That's why you got a statue out there.
Does he take
Yep.
a drink of like beer or a flask or something as he says
Call
that?
me the best.
No, but you do see it like on the other side of the iron, you see that like he has a belt that's like full of flasks.
Amazing.
Based.
That,
All different types
Jules
in
has a-
different places.
Jules has a belt full of spices, so he's gonna be like,
Yeah.
Huh. Is that an artificer thing? You take pieces of home with you?
These aren't pieces of home. This is a piece of everywhere but home.
Maybe I should start doing that too.
Yeah, my nephew Deluton. He always likes to travel, and he brings back memorabilia.
As soon as you say Deluton, Jules is. You can tell he's gonna try to hide it, but he's just gonna like.
Oh no, Boone does not hide it. His face goes from smiling to, oh, that guy.
You say Deluton.
Yeah, my nephew.
I believe we. Let's see. I don't remember my fucking Canara map. What was the name of the town that we ran into him at?
Neptune.
Neptune.
Was it Neptune? I thought we ran into him at the bar with.
That we ran into
oh,
the tavern number
at the
7.
beginning. At the beginning.
Pygmalia.
Has he sent you anything from Pygmalia in the last few weeks?
You see, he looks down his belt and he starts like filtering around. He's like, yeah. This is from a tavern called Tavern Number 7, and it's like just a leather like flask.
We actually met him there. We were at Tavern Number 7.
No way!
That was a good night.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool kid, huh? Pretty cool kid.
Yeah, what does he do for a living, anyways? I've got very.
Nothing. He doesn't have a
Italian
fucking
name.
job.
So he just wanders around.
Yep.
How's he afford all the drinks?
He just freeloads.
I didn't buy him a drink. Did you, Jules?
I can't recall. I had a lot in my mind that night.
He's
You
good at
were
making
starstruck
friends, like
that
all the
night.
Gabricons. They buy him things.
Right.
Mm,
Well, is there any wisdom you can give to an aspiring Smith?
Artificer, Smith.
Artificer.
That's a good word.
Sorry, I forgot what you call your people.
It's
Make good fucking stuff.
Yeah? Any tools or tips you could give him? Something physical.
I'm very curious how you made your hammer grow so large there.
I'm sure his wife knows all about it.
Ingenuity.
Can I bottle that?
Nope.
All right,
Yeah.
Jules. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
I don't think we get much
Yeah,
left out of this.
you're
You
right.
can sit here and fanboy all you want. My cigarette's almost done.
Well, it's been a pleasure. Promise our lips are sealed, and we won't share the secrets, of course.
What secret?
Okay.
Exactly. Then we'll next time we see Deluton, we'll tell him you said hi.
Yeah. Sure.
Boone nods
Small world.
knowingly.
Small world
Alright.
indeed.
Boone flicks the cigarette butt into the fucking molten lava or molten metal.
Hey, that's
Turns
fire
and walks
hazard.
away. It is. It's molten metal.
Yeah, it's fire hazard. Don't do that.
What a weird way to make a damn ship. He mutters as he walks away.
Bye.
Yeah,
Adios.
just around.
That was fucking ridiculous.
That was so strange.
The winner-
I love him.
God!
We
I
love
love-
you,
Winner
Matan.
Fucks my wife.
I think that tradition came from Warestone at this point because remember I had him make the same fucking joke in Nightfall.
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
You
you
did
did.
make him have that same
It's
joke in
tradition.
Nightfall.
It has to be made in
it's a Gabricon
some
thing.
form if Yumaton shows up. Or any Gabricon really, but especially Yumaton.
The
As-
one
as-
session
come
that
up-
I watched of, I think it was either Tides or Winds.
Mhm.
It was the one where we had both Eridus and Kalen in the same session.
Oh yeah.
In that one, you made that same joke, and
Yeah.
what the fuck?
It's tradition. If he shows up, he has to make the joke in some form. Yeah.
Oh,
At this
God.
point, he doesn't even have a wife.
So
Before
as
a child.
his wife's been dead for like 100 years, as you're walking out, Elon is staring at Jules like.
Boone
"What
walks
did
up with this
you
huge
do?"
smile on his face. And he comes up fully like, and he goes,
I told
So
you.
he won.
Oh, that was.
Wait,
yeah.
did he challenge you to a forge off?
Did, and you won't believe
did?
the reward he got.
I bet I can't. I bet
I
could.
backed
looks
out.
at
I
Cosby.
backed out. I can't.
Yeah,
I don't
I
want
figured
to.
you of all
He
people would jump at the
backed out.
opportunity.
No. Listen, I've never been with a woman, and I don't want my first time to be like that.
Yeah, you're rapscallion.
No,
Quit
you're right,
trying to
you're
sound
right.
like you went into it. You won fair and square. Now go and collect your prize.
There was no competition.
Oh, you're right.
Cosby,
You
you saw.
smoked him.
You have to have seen some of that, right? You
There was
have to have
barely
seen
a
some of that. Please,
No, I'm
competition.
don't.
inclined to
Yeah,
believe
you
you.
scored for.
What was that, Cosby?
Said, please don't bring me into this.
I'm just. I.
Dude smiles at Cosby and says, "You saw the whole thing, didn't you?"
Well, yes.
He looks at Elon. Told you.
God
I-
damn
I
it!
told you,
That's
I'm
not
bad
how
to
it went
believe you.
down. Oh.
Oh man.
Dude chuckles, and then he grabs you by like the neck and gives you a noogie and says, "I'm just fucking with you." The boy backed down immediately. I don't blame him. His wife is probably hideous.
It's rude.
Uh.
No, she's quite
No,
lovely.
she's not.
She's quite lovely.
She's actually not. The Tides of Destiny crew knows that she's actually quite
Do
attractive.
you say
pretty
this in
big.
character?
I don't
Elon?
even remember the handout. What?
You know,
Do you say that in character?
Yeah, he's met her. Yeah.
Boone raises an eyebrow and says, "I didn't know you could forge."
No. That's not what I meant. No. No. Spoon?
Ah.
Matt, spray bottle!
Is that what happened?
What'd she
No,
say?
I'm just. don't
Cosby
worry,
said, "Is
Casby,
that what
I'm-
happened?"
No, Casby, I'm just fucking with all of them. All right. He denied the request, and we talked to him for endless hours about boat construction or whatever. I don't fucking know. He
They're
rubs his head
building-
as if he wasn't the one who figured it out.
They're building a large airship. We don't know who commissioned it, but it's somebody of equivalent power to your father, Aelon. But it's a very big airship. I'm wondering if the thief is here to steal that. And I warned him, but
It's not done yet.
you could steal the Krieg drive from it.
It wouldn't. I don't think it would do them any good.
You're very quiet, by the way.
I'm not talking very loudly.
There's a lot that we don't know, so why not play on the safe side? And I warned him that that thievery was in the miss, and he didn't really seem to take it to heart. But that's okay.
Kel-
We did all we
Kel
could.
will handle it. Kel will handle it.
Yeah.
If anything, it's the safest place it could be right now. The only place that would be safer would be maybe the Sunken City. And I don't think
Also-
we could keep something that large there.
He also didn't give me permission to sketch the Krieg drive, so we can just
Who knows,
move on
maybe
and
he
talk
thought
to
you
your
were the
daddy.
person trying to steal it.
Well, that's fair. That's fair.
All right. Well, no more stalling, I guess.
I will say really quick on an OOC note, it's basically like an intellectual property thing. Like Vicaria doesn't want anyone else to make Krieg drives.
Does Vicaria
doesn't
even own the the intellectual property of the Krieg drive?
Where the Kriegs to say no?
Exactly. That's kind of the
That's
issue at this point.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The Kriegs who
'Cause
invented
again,
it
was
are all
like-
wiped
it was-
out
it was
as far as
Krieg-
yeah.
It was Krieg shipmakers who were building these airships.
And when the
Originally, yeah.
Kriegs when that line of Kriegs kind of disappeared, who was left to pick up the pieces but the Gabricons? You know, they basically
That's crazy. I imagine the
got
dad who,
grandfathered in almost. Yeah.
Who builds the farm, and then when he dies, he passes on to his sons, and his sons are like, I don't.
A royal
whatever, I don't
charter.
want it. And damn,
Yeah, royal charter. That's
Yeah.
pretty much.
which is basically just bullshit.
Yeah,
for-
and so that's why there's no
your
blueprints or
intellectual
anything,
property,
because if someone can steal the blueprints, then anyone can make a Krieg drive. There's already a Krieg drive in Edison, and they've had to make deals with Edison to make sure that nobody gets that one either. So it's like
the Krieg drive's what keeps the city up, right?
that mixed with some sorcery. But yeah,
Yeah.
I know you do.
How'd Edison get their Krieg drive?
All shirts.
I'm pretty sure it was like I forget the
Could be
exact
commissioned
lore.
from the Kriegs.
Yeah,
No.
it was something having to do with the Kriegs
Oh, shit.
themselves rather than Vicaria.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna do the dishes.
What are
But
the
yeah.
airships? Because I know Kriegs commissioned airships for
Mhm.
many different continents and
Yeah.
countries.
Yeah, because
Like-
Canara has a couple even.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
So
what's the state of airships now?
So Canara's airships have actually been completely destroyed.
Decommissioned?
They're not just decommissioned, destroyed. They're gone. Meryl
As in through
ordered
battle,
that.
or as in they've been destroyed?
No, as in
decommissioned?
he destroyed, he ordered them to be destroyed.
If they
Um,
didn't flee at the end of the last war, this
Yeah.
is true. Rebel fucking, we're getting out of here.
Yeah. So the only people that really have airships at this point is Vicaria
And,
and maybe Mareth.
that's complicated.
Dude, I wonder if there's
Do they
a rogue.
work?
I wonder if there's a rogue naval fleet out there with an airship.
With a stolen airship.
With a stolen airship. That's fuck it. We getting out of here, boys. What are they gonna do? Chase us?
Tonight we ride.
We got one of the 3 aircraft carriers in the world.
It's the descent crew. They stole the ship from the descent and fucking fucked off with it.
Now that would be a cool setup. Y'all
But yeah.
are thieves who stole the last airship.
Anyway, so now that whole thing
Sign
is
me up for that
done.
one.
To the sunken city.
So
The
this,
Sentinels,
or
actually.
wherever
Someone
Aaron
said
Oh,
is.
that then.
but yeah, Sentinels. That's right.
I've never been to the Sentinels.
did Maddie dye her hair?
She did.
Looks good.
She did.
Yeah, she's kind of goth maxing. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, she looks
Dio
good.
says you're goth maxing. Just say it looks good. They like it. Say thank you.
Thumbs up.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
She's so embarrassed.
That's cute. That's adorable.
The look
She's
on
so
her
funny.
face.
All right. So the Sentinels are to the east. So that is where you guys are heading. There is a bridge to the northern Sentinel, like a very ornate bridge. That can be sailed under, even because it's pretty high up, because it's like a cliffside. But you guys, basically, yeah. How do you get there? Do you walk there?
So
You
what
can.
if
It'll just take a
probably
while.
We said we said either ride with Harper or ride Jacon.
Okay.
Because Harper was taking the spear over there, wasn't she?
Yeah. Well, you actually see Harper like prepping again to get back on the spear, and you see that she's like standing on the ledge, like arguing with the King's Guard. And they're just saying like, no, we have to come aboard. It's orders of the prince. And she's just like, it's not his order to give. And she's like arguing with them as you guys roll up.
Okay, I pull up.
Okay, I'll pull up.
After party.
Smoke. What?
Yoinked by the DM.
Yeah.
Does Kel follow us? I assume he would.
Yeah.
He's not sitting next to me.
No, definitely not. You would be standing
Sorry,
next
sorry
to
about it.
Alon and everyone, if anyone. But as you guys roll up, she just says, "Yeah, I'm sorry. I love the prince, but this isn't his decision to make. The spear flies at the order of the Sunweavers, and it flies with a crew that I determine."
Harper, there's a lot going on here. Just let the Silver Suns on the ship.
Oh yes, because your word supersedes. Sorry.
Ouch.
Not now, Alon. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, I didn't mean it like that.
Look, you trust me, right?
Yeah, I mean
There's a reason
you're like a nephew
for all of
to me.
There's a reason for all of this. I want to talk to my father before I explain anything else, but the Silver Suns need to go on the airship.
They better not fucking touch anything.
They won't touch a thing. Right, Kel?
Yeah, they won't touch anything. Unless it's for the defense of the Krieg Drive or other things.
See?
Okay,
Vote,
alright.
vote of absolute confidence.
Alright, whatever, just... Okay, whatever. Silver Suns, get aboard. I don't care.
You're
And,
swinging by the Sentinels, right?
yeah. I was gonna go talk to your father, give him a report.
Take us with you.
You sure?
Should I not be?
I didn't say that. I mean,
What are the odds of him running me through the second I get there?
well, he wouldn't do that.
Yes, I know he wouldn't do that.
Physically.
He's sarcastic.
Oh.
Sunbeam!
Sunbeam!
All right, hey, listen, I'm not gonna get in between you and your father's relationship either way. So if you want to come, feel free. Your friends can't touch anything though.
I'll make sure they don't. Keep an eye on that one. He points at Boone.
Am I
Yeah,
allowed to
we've
look
been
around?
keeping an eye on him. We've been keeping an eye on him. Don't worry.
Boone rolls his eyes, and they yell at me for profiling.
You see that like one Sunweaver like kind of comes out of the alley and behind you guys as if he's been kind of following this whole time.
I'm really not that bad once you get to know me, damn it.
He's really
like,
not.
mumbles
He's
under
really.
his breath.
He's really.
I'm almost like sad. Like, man, the only human here. I get it.
There's plenty of humans here actually.
Oh,
there's
he-
plenty of
What he
humans.
means
You're
is
just a
he's
standout.
clearly dressed like somebody from Edison. It's clear the way they think.
Hey,
about
you know, remember that crime statistic I dropped the other day? It's you can't help it.
That is hilarious, by the way.
Despite
It is
making
an
it
hilarious meme.
Despite making up
Laro-
only 20% of the population of Fame, Edisonians make up more than 60% of the crime.
No.
Christ.
Oh my fucking god, man.
So good, and it's
That's
so true.
Who are the
funny.
real pickpockets in Canara? Canarans?
That's
Nah.
so
No.
funny.
Look,
Oh,
guys, all right, it's a product of it's a product of their upbringing. I swear.
They get that. They get proficiency and even expertise in sleight of hand and stealth.
Dude,
Just as a
that's the-
background.
the back origin feat.
I'm making that a custom background right now.
That's fucking funny.
Edison, you get
Ed-
stealth.
Edisonian.
Sleight of hand
Laro-
deception.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, Alaro.
Laura, when he's certain that the party is boarding the ship, he finds a moment to step away, and he steps in between the ship and the dock that Jakan is at, and he gets Jakan's attention. He like waves to him. Does
Jakan like
notice?
lowers his head to where his like nose is like right in front of you, and he's just like, "Hello."
Hi, buddy. And he kind of like it like pats him a little bit.
Yeah.
We're getting on this one. On this ship to my left.
You do not need me.
I was wondering if you wanted to come along. If not, that's your choice, my friend.
I think he
I-
absolutely should.
Am getting pampered. And you see like off to the side there's like some dwarven workers that are like scrubbing him with like brushes and sponges.
Nice. Nice.
And you see like someone's even putting oil in between the plates, his plates. And he's like, I think I will wait here.
Okay, well, all right. We'll be east of here. There's some islands. There's two islands nearby that near to each other. They're called the Sentinels. Maybe you can see it from the sky.
I
or
saw
something,
them
I
when
don't
we came in.
know. Okay, good. We'll be there. All
You
right.
deserve a
Laro.
spa day, buddy.
I'm
Thank you.
so glad Dio did that because if he didn't, Cosby was about to do the same fucking
Aw.
thing.
I love how much you guys care for like the NPCs that you keep with you. Like, it's
Unless they're a
so-
grub.
Yeah,
It's
unless
not
they're
about
unless
so
they're a
unlike TOD, it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality.
the quality. Yeah, I love it because I love that Jakan is he's just y'all's guy. He's just y'all's
We
dude,
put
you
Jakan
know?
back fucking together despite what you had him.
You did,
despite
and
what you did to him, you
I am
terrible
I am
person.
all the happier for it.
You terrible, terrible person.
I am a terrible
You
person.
took that dragon apart.
Yeah, I'm a terrible person.
And
you're
we
right.
are a
shoved him
terrible
back
person, you're right.
together in spite of it.
You're right, Nova. You're a terrible person.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Thank you.
Just so we're clear. Just so you know.
Just so we're clear.
Nova
Just let-
bad.
You're a terrible person.
Nova
Let
bad.
me be clear.
Now let me be clear.
Now let me be clear.
All right. Well. All right. Jakan is hanging out here. That's Jill.
Get on this boat.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So Jakan's just chilling. And you guys get on the Spear of Icthelion. I don't have the map. Actually, you know what? I can just download it and put it on real quick if you guys want it. But
Yeah,
I don't
do
think
that.
we need it. You're just kind of transporting, and I don't want to spend too much time on it.
Fast travel.
But
travel.
yeah.
Oh, it's-
Go ahead.
When we arrive to the Sentinels, Celine's gonna like snap her hands, and I'm gonna use the glamored studded leather that I have, and turn it into a little bit more formal wear than traditionally she is wearing.
Oh, nice.
That's not fair. I've got stains on my shirt, and I'm about to.
She does like a little tap, a small stomp, and a snap, and it's formal but adventurer formal. It's business casual adventurer edition.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
It's a collared
Business
shirt with a
casual.
buckler.
Nice.
With a
No,
buckler.
she's look. She doesn't wear collared shirts. She's like a sweater sort of lady. Come on.
Oh, that's
True.
that is
True.
so librarian core. I love
It
it.
is. All right. You guys descend towards the Sentinels. You see like this older like lighthouse that kind of doubles as a watch, like a small watchtower, stands athwart, and you see there's like a small fire burning at the top of it, and you see a stern man looking out at the ship as you guys dock
Oh.
in the airship port, and it's Eridus. You recognize your father.
I'm getting heart palpitations, bro.
I love that we've set this up to the extent that that's happening.
I'm getting heart palpitations, man.
Of all of the Silver Suns I have met so far, as extended family, I think he scares me more than my dad.
What? Oh.
And that's
The
just looking at
Cosby.
him.
But yeah,
Oh,
you guys
let me grab.
dock and start walking towards the lighthouse. Yeah. Harper's kind of leading the way, and she's like, Aelon, I feel like I owe you a warning. He's under a lot of pressure right now. Just
Everyone keeps hinting at this pressure. What else is going on?
there's nothing going on. Everything's fine.
Something is going on.
Nothing's going on. Trust me on that. It's just it's hard to explain.
Can't-
He will explain it, I'm sure. Just
Gods.
I know. I'm sorry. I've never been good at the whole like relationship thing. I'm sorry. It just you'll be fine.
Can't even. Okay. Fine.
No, what were you going to ask me what?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No, go ahead.
No, let's get it over with. It's fine.
Okay. Are you sure? Okay. All right. Alrighty then.
Living with Maddie is so great.
It's so funny. But yeah, you guys walk up to the tower. Or like not tower, but the lighthouse. And you see there's these two like Sunweaver guards out front wearing the Sunweaver regalia and everything. And they kind of stand at attention. And Harper just like kind of calls them down, like, it's okay, at ease. We're just going up to the big guy. And they nod and kind of step apart and let you all pass. You guys go up the tower, until you emerge at the top.
Damn, what a
This evil looking motherfucker. What?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
So, actually, Elon, as you come up the stairs, you notice your father, obviously. But you also somewhat recognize the man standing next to him. I'll put him in handouts.
Oh, is that the priest?
Yeah, but he looks. It is, but he looks different. I put him in handouts. He basically has these like elk horns in his eyes instead of looking like they normally do, like with the whites of his eyes. They're black with kind of this glowing yellow aura.
Did you have a handout for him before?
No, but
Wait, so that's the same priest from Neptal?
yes. But he looks. He has like elk horns now. His skin is a little paler, and his eyes are glowing weirdly. And hold on, I do have an image for this new face claim for Eridus that is better than the old one. It isn't AI generated, although I do.
Slop.
But yeah, this is the new Eridus, and also it has like a cool little logo on his chest that we can assume is the Sunweaver logo.
Damn.
Wow, that's actually sick as hell.
Yeah.
So dope.
But you guys come up here, and Eridus has his arms crossed and is just staring at Aelon as he sins.
When Aelon gets to the top of the stairs, he actually drops to a knee.
What are you doing?
He's like gonna look around uncomfortably for a second. Well, that's not what I expected you to say.
Then I'll say it again. What are you doing?
He stands up, kind of very slowly stands up. I guess I don't know. Apologizing, maybe.
A letter. Don't even have the dignity to talk to me.
I remember our last conversation didn't end very well.
So, I'm your father, aren't I? Don't I deserve better?
You're right. I guess
So-
at the time I
Sorry, say that
couldn't
again.
put it to words.
Say it again. I want to hear it again.
Oh
You
no.
you heard me. You're right.
All right, I
But
finished with the apology.
no. No.
No.
Part of me wishes I had left without a letter, Father. If I had just disappeared in the night, would it have been better?
Disappearing in the night. Why are you back?
There's when I left to find myself. And in the end while I did, and while that oath I wrote you is fulfilled, I've also found something that's a threat to us all. There is a organization, cabal, what have you, trying to kill the time gods, to stop time for everyone. And we need your help.
So you came back because you need me, not because you care, not because your mother
Oh.
has been worried, sick, not because of even Vicaria.
That's quite the opposite. That's
No, I
why
think
I'm
that's no, I think I'm hearing what I'm hearing, unless I'm hearing wrong.
back. You must be. This is a threat to everybody. This is what you fought for in the past. And I would have come back regardless, but this is why I'm back
You
now.
talk about what I fought for in the past, and yet you come reeking like devil.
No.
And you can tell because you know your father and you know his training. He has his divine sense activated right now.
I did meet him. He's every bit of what you described. He came across my path at least once.
If you hadn't left here, he wouldn't have.
Father, he's he
He
is not.
is an archdevil, and he is everything I swore to defeat. And you want to talk to me about what I swore myself to?
Mosby just shrinks down.
But he hasn't been defeated, Father. He would have crossed our path eventually. He's growing stronger.
No, he's not.
He is.
No, he's not. Do you think that Kaylin and Ashton gave their lives for nothing?
No. No, I don't. But he is still finding ways to... I can't say I know what he's doing, but he's not the main reason why we're here.
Well, I'm sure whatever you need, another warden can help with.
Is that your command? You said it yourself. You've been... Well, not you. Mother's been worried sick since I left. And you would turn me away.
You say you found yourself, but I don't think you found anything but excuses. Because that's all that you've ever seemed to find with me. You can never just own up to your own mistakes.
Mistakes? Father, none of this was by my own choice, by my own doing. Not even a mistake. There's nothing I could have done here.
We will talk further. I am having a meeting at the moment.
This needs to be said now. Whatever's been these ships that you're worried about that was mentioned, these ships that are crossing, are nothing at the moment. There is something. Did you not hear me? They're trying to stop time for everyone. I have been to the future where they succeed. A future where you've fallen, Father. Vicaria wars with itself again, and the world is, for lack of a better word, it's another hell.
You see, as you say that, he kind of like grimaces.
I will hear you out. But listen to me, Elon. Whatever journey you're on, these energies that surround you, not just fiendish. Something's happening with you, and I am worried about you.
I'm going to manifest an echo.
Holy
shit.
shit! Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Father, you don't listen to this.
Luck of the draw. I will let you pick. I will let
Oh
you
God,
pick.
please
Luck
don't
of
be
the
Oh,
draw.
dude, if
Please don't be
Antiochus
Antiochus.
shows
Oh,
up,
no!
I'm gonna lose my shit. If Antiochus shows up, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Oh man, you guys are clever.
Not ready.
The
Were you manifesting it?
Just not right.
right here.
Yeah, that's where I thought.
I mean,
No!
I
You
mean,
bitch! You bitch!
you see Eridus immediately, like his hand goes to his sword, and you see it start to glow with this like white energy.
It is.
You have 2 seconds to explain yourself.
I have been chosen as you were, Father.
He looks at Antiochus, who begins to speak.
What the fuck?
The echoes can
What?
talk.
No way.
No, they can't. No, they can't.
They can't. And it's less like he's speaking and more like his mouth just opens and black mist pours out, and the voice almost follows the mist. And you just hear, "It is as the boy said. He has been claimed." And your father pulls out his sword and divine smites the echo.
I don't even. It's gone, bro.
Okay, yeah.
It's been
Okay.
obliterated.
Gone, bro.
It's been obliterated.
It's not like he's gonna miss. Nah.
Is he? I don't think he can physically miss that. It only has 17 AC, and he has like plus.
Yeah, I don't think
15 or
it's
16 to
possible
hit.
for him to miss it, honestly. I mean, he rolled a flat 14, or a natural 14, so he definitely hits it.
Without a doubt. That
Yeah.
would have been funny if he missed, though.
That would have been really funny. I don't know. It would have had to be a
Like,
nat 1.
The
But
top of the tower, like thunder, as this fucking radiant energy explodes.
He has a plus 12 to hit with Vigilance on the 20th level shield.
yeah.
God.
Get out.
Father, this.
Get out! Everything that I sacrificed, that everyone in Vicaria sacrificed. And this is what you've been doing. Consorting with devils. Consorting with
I
Necron.
haven't consorted with anyone. You heard it. Did you? You didn't choose what to be now. Neither did I. The gods choose our paths for us. at this rate, Father.
You
As soon as
see,
Salatis, you know the same.
you see that the priest Solon kind of like opens his hands and he says, "This is what I have been talking to you about, Aridis. The gods choose, and they think they choose for us." Aridis just looks at the priest like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Who are you?
Yeah, like who the fuck?
Who are you?
And then he
Father,
looks back at
son,
you.
moment right here, shut the hell up.
You all see like Harper just has like her hands on her head, like what the fuck. And your father just looks at you, still holding vigilance, by the way. And he just says, "Whatever ails you, whatever follows you, deal with it, or I will."
As you command.
Harper, you're to help my son. But don't consort with his demons. Get out. By the way, you see that where the echo was, there's a giant tear in the stone. It's been completely cleaved in half with like radiant energy still pouring out of like the cleaved hole.
As you command. And he turns to leave.
Wait. And he points at Cosby.
Oh no.
Come closer.
Uh-oh.
He's asking her to come closer?
Yeah.
Fuck. Given the traffic jam,
She's gonna step over and kind of
I'd
almost
imagine you
guide
guys would have
Harper
fanned out.
yeah.
to the right.
She'll just
Yeah, Laro's hanging out
move
with
up
Boone.
and slip through here. She's just kind of inching up, like she's not gonna come closer than she has to unless
He
tells her
obviously
to come
would have
closer.
moved up to he would have moved up to strike the echo, so he's here. But what is your business with that devil?
I'm assuming you mean purple.
He just narrows his eyes. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
So fucking funny.
Me too, honestly.
She kind of scratches the back of her neck and she goes, "Well, silver and purple sort of raised me. Outside of that," she just kind of gives a small shrug.
You were never allowed back in Vicaria as long as I live.
Father.
No. I don't know who this woman is. You bringing her here has put us all in danger.
No, it hasn't.
Raised by Niklaus.
Raised. Not even raised. She's her own person.
My own son. And here I thought I was done with all this 20 years ago.
I don't mean anyone any harm.
Just get out. I've had enough.
Your own son, and you would turn your back on me again.
You turned your back on everything that made you who you were. And now you've been chosen by Necron, so I don't want to hear it.
Maybe everything I made that you think that made me who I was isn't what the world needs, what I need. Have you considered what I need, what I want, Father?
It's not about what you need or what you want. It's about what Vicaria needs. It's about what the world needs. You have to be that.
Vicaria has you for that, Father. It doesn't need me.
And what about when I'm gone?
He's gonna gesture to every other Sunweaver in the area.
Yeah.
Harper, Solon. You've raised an order who can care for Vicaria without me.
Vicaria deserves you
It deserves us.
That's not what you've said. You would claim otherwise.
Clearly. Clearly. It deserved who you were before all this. We will talk again. I am
Who
sure
I,
of
why?
it.
Am I starting to make sense? Who I was before all of this, you has always said was not enough. You have always said could never be the man you were, the man who protected all this, who brought this all back. You've always said that. But now that's enough? Now that someone new is staring you in the face, that's enough?
I'd much rather have my boy back than whatever you are now.
That boy is dead and you killed him.
Oh, fuck.
Last chance. Get out of my sight.
Fuck!
He's come all this way just to talk to you. If me being here is an issue, I can go.
You're
He
lucky I
needs you.
haven't swung at you yet.
He's still
Doesn't
holding
matter.
vigilance this whole time.
He's made up his mind. He's too stubborn to change it. Don't
And
matter
who
who's
are you?
Nobody. Nobody
Yeah.
that matters. But the
Exactly.
man in front of you who kneeled at your feet, he sure as hell matters. And he went through hell and high water just to get back to see you. He wasn't as hell ready to talk to you, wasn't ready to be your boy again. But he's coming crawling back, begging for his papa's help. And you hear smite, the thing that he can't even control. He didn't get no choice in the matter. And the one time that you have the ability to change his fate, you shove him back down the stairs.
Lara
Ernest starts
puts his
to walk
hands up
towards
and he-
you, and he says,
Wow.
Do you want it to be you instead?
Like I said, I don't matter. He does. You could turn me away, you could kill me, it won't make no difference. But turning him away surely will. He's coming to you with history, with proof of bad things that are happening. And what you do, you turn a blind eye because you're too stubborn, that you failed. Your boy may not be perfect, and he may not be the one you want. But it's the one you got right in front of you, and he still wants you. Don't let him
Get
walk out again.
out of my sight. Now, all of you.
he looks at Alaro pointedly, like, you gonna say anything?
Ilaro, kind of like as he started walking towards Boone, just kind of put his hands up and like stepped back, and then
Yeah.
if he gives Ilaro a look, he's just walking away.
Yeah.
He just kind of turns without saying anything. He has a relatively fearful look,
Cosby, are you
especially for
still
Ilaro.
linked to Boone?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, then Cosby and Boone would both hear a laugh in their heads.
Is it a feminine laugh?
Yeah,
Do
of
I
course it
know
is.
this laugh?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Purple's laugh.
Um,
Selena's gonna step up,
Oh.
boy, oh boy.
and she's gonna reach for a necklace.
Okay, let me drag him back.
And she's gonna hold it out, and it is an amulet of K-Rune and Aaron Kath. Lord Aridus, I come on behalf of House Grave Eventide. I am Celine,
Did you say grave and eventide?
and so you have. Following in the footsteps of my mother and father before me,
Damn.
we found trouble in a time that is linked to both our own and what will come in our lifetime. That if we stood, we would fight, and we have seen the future that results of that. May I show you? And she holds the amulet out, and it is K-Rune and Aronkai. For this, and everything that stems from it, will be lost. And she reclasps it. And she just holds her hand out.
I think Eridus would take your hand, honestly, even after all this.
And she is going to cast Detect Thoughts reversed so that he may see what is to come.
And what do you show him?
Oh God, be careful. Oh.
Starting from the journey, Liari being lied to. The unsurety, the anger, the struggle. The first night of 150 years or more. Eridus's visceral reaction, or Eridus's appearance to Aelon. Aelon's reaction. Hylu showing up. Time itself. A plain Nova Skulderon. A new Kenta's rise. Meeting with gods. 3 gods, 4 gods in the span of a day.
Yeah, we did that shit.
Yeah, you did that shit.
The unrelenting hell of the future. That is truly a stopped time of eternal light. The opposite of what Salatis would want, but the most harsh interpretation of everything he could be. Fighting tooth and nail to get home the revelation that Kenta fight. Fighting a damn dragon and diving into the, lack of a better word, abyssal pit to find yourself in limbo against another hero of a forgotten age, Shadowbeard, who reveals his cards to show the only friend in her mind that she has met besides the party so far, the only person who hasn't lied, in the Tower of Time, which, if he knows his history, is displaced into limbo. The meeting, the work they did there, to coming back to this time and the deliberation of what to do. All of these moments flashing through her mind in the detail that she remembers to the best of her ability. That leads to this present moment, to the fight, to the appearance of an Elder God. And Liari swearing a championship of that Elder God in front of us, while we sat cradled and powerless, to rebuilding Shikan, to flying and soaring over Vicaria as the link tapers out and fades.
He just pulls his hand away.
She takes a step back, almost kind of recoiling, and leans on the wall. These are the times that we will be sentenced to. If I remember her, my mother, my father, fought before, a long time ago, to stop an end, which came, that you lifted. And so we stand to stop an end.
Erdis kind of turns and goes back and stands back by the fire again, just with his arms crossed, like kind of staring into the fire. And then he looks kind of over the flames at Aelon, like the heat distortion, you know, and he just says, "I've worked with pirates to save not only a nation, but all of fame. I
Our family has fought against devils for generations now. We've sacrificed ourselves to see them removed from play. This is a threat I don't fully understand clearly. At the end of the day, all I can do is trust Solatis and trust my experience and knowledge.
Not your son.
I don't trust you. You'll have to earn that. Show me that these dark influences are just that, just influences.
Father, I've been trying to earn your trust for years. You know it's going to be impossible now.
Then I haven't done a good job showing you who I am.
No, I think you've done perfectly well at that.
Yeah.
Ouch.
He narrows his eyes, but he doesn't respond. He just stares at the fire.
Seems like you have something to take care of. And I am tired of this deliberation. I have things to attend to.
Boone rolls his eyes.
Tell Mother I love her. And know that this is likely the last time you'll see me.
If you loved her, you'd tell her yourself.
He's not going to give him the satisfaction of a response. He's going to turn to leave.
Solon just speaks up one last time before you leave, and he says,
You are what you choose to be, child.
He hesitates at that, but he doesn't say anything, and he just keeps going down the stairs.
mm-hmm. Rest of you, what do you do? It's kind of tense.
I'm really debating making a comment that I'm probably gonna fucking regret.
Fucking do it.
Send it.
I can't tell you whether or not to send it.
This thing
I'm
goes
not here right
both
now.
ways.
Yeah, this goes both
ways.
ways. You have Boone to taper you.
That's true. All right, Boone. You would hear Cosby go. I really want to tell him, but it's very sad that the thing that he hates so much is a better father than he ever has been.
Yeah, Boone in his head says, that would hurt. And it would honestly leave an everlasting scar on your head if you did that. How about you do it my way? And he locks eyes with Eridus.
Eris doesn't
and
look
he
at you.
spits on the ground. And he turns and begins to follow Elon.
Harper just kind of leans against the wall, like dazed. But no one's stopping you guys from leaving.
Yeah, Elaro follows Alon out. Kind of got G checked by fucking Eridus.
really did.
He really did. All he did was look at you and challengingly, yeah, what? What the fuck you gonna do,
Dude,
huh?
I could have totally been fucking one-shot killed right there. That was terrifying.
You would have been split in half.
Eridus
my
is fucking
God.
strong as shit. He is so strong.
This guy survived TOD and had 20 years to get better.
Yeah.
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, no.
Level 20 is a hell of a
Elaro-
drug.
Yeah.
Elaro followed Alon down the stairs.
Okay.
As Boone moves down the stairs, he says one last thing.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Your boy came back for you, asking for your guidance. If you really don't want him to turn out what you think he's turning to be, you wouldn't turn him away.
At least he has a father to turn him away in the first place.
I think you would have been better off without you. And he walks down the stairs.
You're making that comment. If you're making that comment, it makes it even more tempting for Cosby to fucking pipe up.
But I didn't mention the clowns.
Celine's gonna.
Anyways, down the stairs.
Disconnecting from the chat.
That's fucking stupid.
What are you gonna do, Cosby?
God.
Are you gonna do it or not?
Does Celine see the look on Cosby's face?
I mean, probably. She probably looks like she's trying to fucking bite her tongue.
Oh boy.
Celine's gonna do a. And just kind of shake her head.
Tap dance your way out of there.
Elon, have you left?
But
Yeah.
He was the first to go down the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
making sure.
followed Elon.
I'm just gonna
Celine
drag
is gonna
whoever's not
speak
here.
up before ready to. Lord Eridus, our blood has fought demons. Our blood fights because it's for those who can't. Service is our blood, and so we fight on. For now, into the future, as you saw. Good tidings. And if you see Kylo, well, he might be coming back to the fold.
Eridus meets your gaze and just kind of nods before looking back at the fire.
Keep him safe. She leaves.
I too autistically look at fire when I'm upset.
Okay.
Honestly, me too. Though.
He's so me, isn't he?
I wouldn't call that autistic.
He really
though.
is.
That's just like
He's
a
literally
human
me.
moment.
And then
though.
Cosby, you don't say anything, you just leave?
I kind of want to say, okay, hold on. I'm leaving it up to the dice. Hold on.
Alright, yeah, roll a dice.
Howard, I'm
Roll
saying
a-
let it rip.
Roll a
I'm gonna do
d20
a
and
wisdom
see.
save. Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
see.
that are you.
Oh no.
Oh, she's saying it!
Oh no.
You better get the mention door prepped.
She'll mumble. You know, everybody says how awful Purple is, but from what I've seen, at least he treats me kinder than you treat your own son.
Damn.
He looks at you with rage.
Hey, he can't do that. He's a paladin.
With
true,
divine
actually.
hatred.
He looks at you with divine hatred. Hey, he acted that way towards Nick Klaus all the fucking time. Don't even come at me with that shit.
Can't do rage.
Damn, are paladins really like the Christian dad who like hits you with the belt, but like lovingly? I'm doing this
Kinda.
because I love
Loving
you.
divine smite.
Kinda. As you guys are all
No.
standing out here, the two Sunweavers like awkwardly step in front of the door.
Oh, to like block us from returning.
Yeah.
Boone looks back at him and says, "Trust me, we ain't going back in there. It's depressing."
And as you guys exit the tower and just have whatever you're feeling wash over you, we are going to end the session.
Oh,
No, I
my
got
God.
some
I'm literally
action.
shaking, man.
Can we
I
at least
thought
get back
Cosby
to
was gonna get
Jacon?
smited.
Yeah,
We're